Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Trails from Zero challenge, the livestream series where we're trying to beat this amazing RPG on Nightmare mode without ever changing our starting gear. And if you want to watch these challenge runs on your own time, be sure to subscribe to the YouTube channel and boop that bell button to stay notified. Now, in the previous stream, we managed to make it through Chapter 2, determine the real secret identity of Yin, as well as determined start Chapter 3. Many questions left unanswered, which makes me believe that there's going to be one much larger case kind of happening in the background that will probably solve or at least start to work towards the very end. Like, I feel like all these cases are going to tie together in some meaningful way, so that'll be interesting to see. Hello, Copper Nicholson. Thanks for dropping by. What's new? Oh, you're at the gym now? All right. Well, hope you have a good time at the gym, Copper Nicholson. Have a great workout. And we did some side quests last stream. We found the location of a lost key, as well as investigated cars that were parked. And now we have a few more support requests to do. So what I'm thinking we'll do today is, I was told by Spudkip that one of the side quests here should be held off. We should basically hold off on turning it in until later in the chapter. I'm assuming it's this one, because we have to take photographs of different areas. They say they want at least 5, but I'm assuming there's going to be more than 5. So, in the meantime, we are going to be going with going after the giant drone in the geofront. Giant drum, is that a thing we were not allowed to fight at the start of the game? I think it might be, Tio. Well, in that case, I'm sure we're ready for a rematch. Aren't you, Antomicx? I'm ready for the rematch as well. That's yeah. Besides, it'll lead an opportunity for everyone on the special support squad to earn a little bit more experience points. That's true. If I remember correctly, it's in. I always forget the name of the different districts. I think it's in the residential districts. We go down here. Let's see what's going on over there. Alright, now I know if we go through that door, we should... Actually, I do wonder, what is the most efficient way to explore this area down here? I have many questions. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Copper Nicholson. I wish your dad, I hope your dad's able to get that examined and have a safe recovery. But what I was thinking anyway is maybe it might actually be good to start at the end of the dungeon, since that might get us closer to where the enemy might be. Joshua, what? Hey, you guys need something from me? Or did you get swept up by the festive mood and decide to stop by out of the goodness of your hearts? Our all stuff is such a pain to deal with. I'd rather just avoid it personally. Besides, the festival was never really interested in me. Don't even think about trying to drive me outside or something. Every time we stop by, you always have the same sour attitude. I see you're still hacking with that around the world, too. Unbelievable. I thought you'd be downcast of being annihilated yesterday in our game in a POPO. I thought it was called White Man's Mean Bean Machine. Oh yeah, that is what I was called. Well, regardless, you still got annihilated. Don't that so. Oh, smart Tio Plateau. I'll beat you one of these days. Sure, keep telling yourself that. Might be the anniversary also, but our radars are still pestering me for a bunch of info. I'm actually in the middle of filling them in. If anything interesting pops up, I'll make sure to let you know. Only unsellable junk though. Alright, I believe we already have the pizza from here. Nope, let's see if my hunch is correct. So do I'm here? Yep, I knew it. I had a feeling. The thing I don't know is whether or not we're over leveled for this area. So... Can we go fishing though? I mean, we tried fishing here before, but nothing worked. Like, we didn't really get anything. We could try again. Maybe it's changed this chapter. Darn. Alright, nope. That's not working. You know, ironically, this might actually be the better spot for grinding because it's right next to the lightsaber, so to speak. Now! Did that seriously go over their heads? Oh no. So beginneth the battle. Alright, why are these things even weak to the end? They dislike Earth primarily. That's what's gonna be all. Oh, you lied. Why me? You're the one of the Earth spells. But I'll set up a cast regardless. Might as well get some hits in. I might as well get some hits in as well. There we go. Well, from the looks of it, I think Quakes won't be the way to go. Oh, someone's got muted. Interesting. Still doesn't change the fact that Ellie does amazing damage. Oh, I must be muted. Yeet. Take that. Not really getting very much set speed. Alright, so I guess trying to grind here isn't going to be worth it unless our goal is just to get 7th. We got fish fillet though. We'll take that. I mean, granted, there are still treasure chests in this area which we have not gotten, so I think maybe it'll be in our best interest to see if we can get those. I wonder how we could have missed the other stuff before, though. Try sneaking past. Wait, no. No! Well, at least I got a critical hit. Not that it really matters, though. I feel like the escape never works. Oh, never mind, where'd that on? Well, now we're back again. How they get the advantage? I don't know to you. Oh, looks like we're using this much more then. We'll just reload because these things are unfortunately not giving us very much at speed because I think we're not quite in the level range for this area. Let's go investigate and see if we can find a way to get that treasure chest. Nope. Let's wait here for a second, let that enemy positioning reset. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, that's some good old smoke grenades. Oh, well that would explain some confusion. We actually do have to raise the water level again. At least we learned something. Okay. Alright, so from what I'm getting from this, if we raise the water level, we should actually be able to get over to that area. Oh, it ran away. Yes. Okay. Let's get over there. We have to do it from down there, I think. That's what we'll have to do. Yeah, this place can be a bit of a maze at times. Have we been this way before? No. Oh yeah, that's that spot. And what about, will this take us to the treasure chest or somewhere else? Oh, it will. Wow, we really missed this one. I wish I were safe. Wow. Copper Rendelson says the Bumblebee alternate universe from Tuesday was amazing. You should really watch it sometime when you finally have some free time. All right, I'll try to keep that in mind. Thanks for the recommendation, Copper Nicholson. All right, I think that was honestly the only treasure chest I missed in this area. This place honestly seems so much more vast when we first started. I'm not saying, watch it. No, wait, that's the. I take all that. That's the midpoint of the dungeon. So yeah, I was still pretty vast. Right there was the trapped chest. Well, now we're just walking around in circles, I think. But we could check upstairs just to make sure we didn't miss anything else. I feel like there's probably still more to do here. Shame there isn't like a lesser dungeon map. I understand why though. It's to make it feel that much more vast, like it's because of all the interconnectedness underground. For a second there, I thought like, do we have to raise the water level here? No. Also, what? That escalated quickly. Alright, I've had enough of these things. Yeet. Yeah, so I'm guessing this was probably going to chance up to some other area that we just haven't gotten to yet. Maybe some other sections. So that'll have to be for future Antomicx, I think. In that case, let's go back to the lightsaber. Going back through the air vents. Well, at least we'll start with a bit more CP than we did before. You're right, so yeah, that's a good positive to look at. How are our tactics looking? Yeah, it's not our usual tactics. Yeah, I think the standard strategy like that should be fine. Well, we'll see. It depends on what this giant drone has up its sleeve. Alright, chat, can we beat the giant drone first try? I think the logic in this game is the opposite of Trails of Cold Steel. I remember in Trails of Cold Steel, these things would be like insanely elemental resistant but weak to physical. I think it's the opposite here. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. Let's see if we can beat this thing. Oh dear! And it's a critical hit at the start. Well, that's no fun. What the heck is that? Is it like garbage or like what? Dark Attendant. Also, it's like sludge come to life. It's horrifying. I'm gonna guess this. The drone's attacks are going to be absurdly strong. What's a weak to? Oh, we have no idea what it's weak to. Seal, 75% seal against these things. Is it better to encourage people, or is it better to get some arts casted? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this could actually work. If we mute this thing, it could be like out of luck because it seems to be relying on arts. Well, that was unfortunate. Looks like we have to go a bit further beyond. What are these things weak to? Okay, these can be done with anything. They're level 22. Interesting. That guy's level 23. Wow, literally immune to, resistant to all status effects. It sports impressive regenerative abilities. Yikes. Looks like it's just gonna be raw damage at that point. There's literally no other. Wait, that means we can't mute it. No! Lloyd, stop! It was a mistake! Well, we might not be able to mute that thing, but we could make everything else go crazy. That might also be the play here, is go for a lunar praise. Make the enemies just attack each other, beat each other up. In the meantime, it's a real shame I don't have... Oh, actually, what am I thinking? Why don't I just cast Art Reflex? Especially if it's aiming at Lloyd. Unless... Actually, yeah, we do want to... Maybe that's some damage off on this thing. What's this thing weak to again? Weak to Earth. I don't unfortunately have a very strong Earth move. I mean, I have Quake, but that's not like the strongest thing in the world. Next thing would be Fire, and failing that, I think just the strongest attack we have. So I think the strongest attack we have is going to be good old Galleon Tower. Yeah, unfortunately we can't delay that thing. We'll have to do the next best thing. At least we blinded the other two things. So hopefully that weakens them a bit. Yes! Unfortunately, this Cobalt Spear will do absolutely nothing since it can't be affected by that. Lunar Craze, though, that might work. Gaze upon the path of the moon! Alright, we could use 3 of them, that's good. Yes! Yes! Perfect! Oh, that's gonna hurt. Bye, Lloyd! Oh no! Yeah, the confusion strat might be the way to go here. Let's at least see what kind of damage you can get out of that Galleon Tower, though. Basically, it's Emma's a scrap, but it's a spell. That did some good damage. Now everyone's blinded. And they're just attacking each other. It's perfect. Well, almost all of them are attacking each other. I see a critical hit coming up. Unfortunately, no one can really take good advantage of it. Actually, I guess Randy could if we could get his CP up. Also, Tio's dead, so there's that to contend with. I dare use a reviving bomb? I guess, but why not? Unless. Does encourage div CP? No, it just div strength. Alright. Oh dear. No! Crit! You missed! Okay, never mind. No crits for us. Oh, we definitely need some heals, Ellie. Huh, already on it. Here you go, everyone. Lunar Craze is definitely the way to go if we have it. What's the optimal play here? You know, we could honestly burn some of these things. Not gonna do anything to the big guy, but will let the others. Probably want to burn that one. Yes. Yeah, using the enemies against their leader seems to be the way to go here. In the meantime, let's go with I'm looking for something. Am I going with encourage or something else? Garden Breath might do some damage. Conceivably, especially with them all grouped up like that. But then again, Lloyd could just boost everyone's strength and that would just help everyone, so... yeah, why not? Encourage. Alright, I think... Yep, this saying does. First, same as the first. Oh, we can call more. That actually might be to his detriment if we keep, if we just making... If we just keep confusing the low level enemies, that could really be to the giant drum's detriment, because they do solid damage to it. We may have low stats, but the enemies don't. Everyone else is going to get hit by the start reflex. I could move Lloyd out of the way to make it easier for Ellie, but it's got a bit about this. Unfortunately, there's no recovery art I can use that's going to be faster than this. Will Randy survive that? I don't know. Be close. If it's another spark dying, that's a decent amount of damage last time. That's the problem. Randy that's not unconscious, that would be very, very annoying. At the same time, encouraged though. Let's encourage everyone, give us max strength. Alright, let's see if this is a mistake. I know I guess Randy's unconscious again, and so is Tio. Oh dear! Yeah, no. Alright. Antomicx overestimated that time. Everyone come back. Still have the animation there. That's a really fun animation. Oh, we're still in the red though. Oh, one of the enemies defeated themselves. Might be a good idea to spread ourselves out for this fight. Like, we did spread ourselves out in such a manner to where we're just barely outside of this thing's AoE range, then we'd only really be targeting one of us at a time. In the meantime, though, this is not optimal at all. What do we do here? I don't want to use a CP restoring item is the thing, though. And I feel like we'll have to, but it's also not ideal. I'd like to save these blooming hotpots if we could. But you know what they say, desperate times call for desperate measures, and we need Ellie, so... At least that ain't me, I should probably just play decoy at this point. Unless I can get off another... Nah, I can't. Yeah, Tio is unfortunately dead weight. I need to move her out of the way so that she's not... So that she's not damaging everyone else. I think the best place to move Tio is going to have to be just down here. Yep. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. Should I do a breath? I don't. Right, that one has a turn. And that one's a turn. They're not blind. No! What did I do? I misclicked. No! I misclicked horribly. Bye, Tio. Why is it always me? Even though the double strength booster damage is hilariously pitiful. There's no strap though. We do have to heal, unfortunately. Huh. Well, it's a day out of hand. Yeah, thanks. Well, those things weak to Earth, so... Yeah, that to contend with. No! Don't turn to Ellie! How dare you! And Tio's the one who had Lunar Praise. I mean, Tio and Ellie have Lunar Praise. I guess we could also use Arts Reflect if I had it. I think Ellie's the only one who has that though. Alright, I've definitely seen some things we can do differently if we were to, say, flee. But I don't want to flee at this point because we're already a decent way into the fight. I feel like we could finish this off, but it is a bit of a stretch at times. Well, I'm amazed they survived. Unfortunately, Ellie can't use her crafts now because she's sealed, so that's actually really bad. Ow. Come on, Ellie. We need you to survive. Decent damage. Hang in there, guys. You got this. Whew. Okay. Do I have anything to remove seal or cure stalements? There's that. Ow, okay, yeah, we definitely needed that. It's actually not be the time to use, well, yeah, this might be the time to use Ellie's S-Craft, I think. Just looking at it. We do need that health. We need it badly. Let's, bring everyone back. We're somehow hanging in there. There's a critical hit kind of, which I think we'll use. I mean, even a double strength boosted Lloyd would not do that much damage. That's the unfortunate thing. I'd rather than not that crit though, because that would absolutely destroy us. Well, actually, he is targeting Randy though, so if we were to like draw the aggro away, I don't want to draw the aggro away though. There's no time to cast an Arts Reflect either. Well, if I don't want to, I think Randy's going to have to be sacrificed here. Would that be far enough away? So it's like 1, 2, 3 block radius. So if I move 1, 2, 3. If I move to like here, it should be fine. Ow. Not good. Do I dare attempt to seal some of these things? Or do I just go for some kind of cast? So tempting to go for Golden Breath or Quake. Well, the one silver lining to all this is that I think it would be worth it to delay the crit, because Randy might be able to survive a hit. If she did, then that would actually be big. Many questions. Alright, what I think we do... Oh wait, then that... Randy doesn't survive then, that puts Ellie in a bad spot. I think we go for this, but then we immediately have Lloyd go for his S-Craft, so that we actually just delay that annoyance. So at least get some damage off on this thing. What kind of damage should Lloyd even get on this thing, I wonder? Probably not much, even though it is an S-Craft. 529 on a critical hit, that's not very much. Oh, bye, Randy. Ouch. Okay. Poor Andy. Well, we tried that. Question is, can Tio get off the lunar craze before we all die? Is it on target this time? No! 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 Well, now we're in deep trouble. Granted, lunar craze is taking effect, so most of the enemies will be just attacking each other. But we need Ellie, though. It's all up to you two! Why is that up to me? Seems like a horrible idea. Why are they targeting me? Should they be targeting each other? And there they go, they're saying they're targeting each other, but I was hoping they'd target the big guy. This is fine. Everything is fine. Everything was not fine. Do I have anything that's like... And we've probably lost at this point. I can't see a way that Tio lives the spark dying. Unless we had like 50% ADF and Matt's health. I say that as I'm looking at the endurance pudding, but that doesn't heal nearly enough. Do I have anything that's just a straight ADF buff that... I don't think we do. I have a bunch of ATS buffs, but nothing like... There's the deep yellow. But the thing is, even if Tio did heal herself, there's still... Oh, but I don't realize another problem, though. If I were to actually revive someone, they wouldn't necessarily survive because Tio would be in range of them. Alright. I think I'll honestly use the deep yellow and hope for the best. Well, that's where probably not, but at least I didn't try and hope. Nope. Ah. Well, chat, at the very least we learned some things. We learned that we want to keep everyone kind of spaced out a bit. I think that fight's doable, we just need to keep everyone spaced and definitely make use of that lunar craze. So from what I can tell, the radius on that thing's attack range is 3 spaces around. So it's like 1, 2, kinda, sorta 3. So I think if we do the classic Trails of Cold Steel 2 or Trails of Cold Steel like space out, something like this, that should hopefully keep people far enough away from each other to not be a problem. And making use of Lunar Craze and Arts Reflect, I think, will be the key to the strategy as well. So it's not rely heavily on Ellie and Tio. So that means Lloyd and Randy need to do everything they can to keep those two alive. Kind of a bit of a reversal from our usual strat. We could also just go grind and S-Craft spam. But I digress. Whatever works, I suppose. Alright, let's try this again. This time we're more spaced out. We got our hopes and dreams. Ow. Oh no, 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 no! No! Joke's on you. I don't need to be the one to actually get the attacks off. I don't know who's going to need the Arch Reflex is the issue. Good chrono driver everyone, just to make this all fast. Well, no. Others have that ability. Definitely needs to get the lunar craze off as quickly as possible. Casting on this one will be the go-to play. Alright. Good distraction, Randy. Thank you. As for everyone else, the main damage doesn't come from us. It don't come from the enemies, I think. There might honestly be a time that we want to hit people up like that. Let's see if a speed boost helps. Well, I'll keep myself and Ellie alive, so, you know. What is that one that's trying to move? So, go for a second lunar craze. If we're gonna keep anyone alive, it needs to be Ellie. Go with get Belly the TPLO. Hopefully that helps a bit. Right, now we have some confusion. Now everyone else is confused. Good. Very good. That is just a little bit of breathing room. Alright, Randy. I think healing Tio then, or... No, we could do two things. We could heal Tio and then boost Tio's attack thingy. Where is my ATS bus? But there it is. Ultimate Mitts. There we go, Tio. Ah, that's my favorite. Yes, ganged up on the giant drone. Yes. I mean, it's already Lloyd, so Lloyd's actually... It's not too bad, but at the same time... Could just give us all a speed boost. So we get to act more. If I heal everyone, they might actually be able to... Lloyd might be able to eat that hit. Instead... Well, actually, Archer Flex is a thing. You know what? We haven't tried it before. It might be worth it just to see if there's... Because Spark 9 is a pretty strong attack. Alright. We kind of need you to move, Randy. So you don't get hit by that either. So one way we could... I think we could do both if we gave the ultimate mitts to... There we go. Just out of range. Perfect. Alright, as for you, T.O., you get the honor of hitting this thing as hard as you can with a Quake. Double ATS boosted Quake. Let's see if the Archer Flats works. Press it, mirror! Let the confusion continue. And now our speed's going up again. So, Randy and T.O. being super fast. Yes! Okay, that's the strat. Looks like Archer Flats will be the way to go here. Call for more. Oh, it's trying to do it on Lloyd again. Oh, but right now, confusion. Is there anything else I can do here? Could blind them. Just to give us a little breathing room. Or do I go for something else? But I want Ellie to be able to get that Arts Reflects up in time. Weighing my options here, chat. I think our best option is going to be to give us a little bit of wiggle room here. So hopefully this will do that, giving us some blind on the ads. Alright damage, not what exactly the high level of damage I was hoping for. Did interrupt though. I'm noticing that the thing is no longer trying to cast a spell on Lloyd, though. That's a little concerning because it could change targets. We are out of, if I went for a Lunar Craze. Oh, Lunar Craze would actually go a lot sooner, which we definitely need. It's going to be optimal here. I think the enemies with more health definitely need the Lunar Craze the most. But yeah, it'll take them a while to reach there. This would probably work out the best, I think. Honestly, if everything else, that speed boost has been helping quite a bit, so... Keep it up, Lloyd. And Tio. Fortunately, she won't be able to make the best use of that ATS buff. She gave us Aqua Mirage, but that could help. It's like insane evasion. Or I guess a Lunar Craze on this group just to make sure the ones who aren't caught can get confuzzled as well. Yes. Okay, it's targeting Tio, that's bad. Alright, you have to a double though. Hello, Jay. Thanks for dropping by. How's it going? What's the weird blob thing? The weird blob thing is called a giant drone, and it is a mini boss that we are trying to defeat right now. So it's a part of a side quest. And currently the strategy is basically confuse its minions to have the minions hopefully attack the giant drone itself, since the minions do more damage than we ever could hope to do. So, alright, rush, which means we get 2 turns. We gotta make these turns count. Unfortunately, by the looks of it, Tio will definitely get knocked out if she doesn't have, like, max ADF. So, we'll have to... We don't want to lose Tio, that's the problem. Tio's very, very useful. What do I have that does max ADF? I have the Endurance Pudding, which I did to Tio just to... Let's just go for this, though. A little extra ADF might be enough to help her survive. And then we got Randy move out of the way. Unless... Yeah, no, Randy's not looking. Okay. I'll get to the IDF, but then we have to actually move him, so he's not in range of that in case we do mess up. Guess if I do this, I should get just out of range and get a little bit of damage off. Please survive the out. Okay, she survived. Let's go! Yes! The mathematics worked out. But yeah, what's new in your role, Jay? While we try to figure out the best way to defeat the giant drone. It's horrifying. Right now our speed seems to be alright. Atia's health is definitely in need of healing. I try to take it back. Randy's about to run out of match speed. And this match speed has definitely been helping a lot. Okay. I don't know who it's going to target next. I could just preemptively give Tio an Arts Reflect. And Tio could heal herself. Yeah, honestly, at this point, it's a shame the Arts Reflect isn't an AoE. Wait, it was there. You went rock climb for the first time in a while, and now your arms are sore. Oh, well, that's cool. Do you enjoy rock climbing, Jake? Were you like part of a rock climbing gym before? My brother really enjoys rock climbing. Alright, Tio, you need to survive, so... She doesn't Tio have the breath spell? She does. Fortunately, she's not close enough to really make the best use of it. Okay, maintain our speed. Give Tio some insurance there with an Arts Reflect. Who's the Tardank? Oh, it's Art and Randy this time. Alright. Do I move Lloyd out of the way, or do I move Randy out of the way? I think what I'll do is I'll... I can heal Randy and then have Lloyd just move out of the way. Basically, Randy will eat a hit. So yeah, we need to recast Lunar Craze. It's getting very desperate. I'm thinking by the time that thing gets closer, it should hopefully be within range. So that way we maintain that. Oh, well that one moved in a direction I did not expect. How much health does that? That has way too much health to be considered anything remotely safe. Void over here. Alright, any chance I can get another Archer Flex up? In time. You can't do indoor rock climbing, you just find for looking close up on the Western Beach. Okay, that's cool, Jay. That's cool. Yeah. I was never the best at rock climbing, but I remember when I was much younger, it was fun to go bouldering every once in a while. Especially when you're out in nature, being able to see all the sights. It's definitely relaxing. Where is the thing I'm looking for? I am thinking... if we give Lloyd an Arts Reflex, that should hopefully be enough. Basically, at this point, we're giving ourselves insurance, since the boss is the only thing that uses the spells, as far as we can tell. Well, I live. Yeah. Let's go with... hold on, just to keep ourselves in the thick of it. Alright, another price is reset. Arts Reflex is set up. Lloyd, keep us moving quick. Okay. I wish the giant drones would start attacking. Okay, yes, gonna attack the boss. More speed, please. Rain's definitely taking the bulk of attacks right now, but that's alright. Because we will use this. I see that problem on the horizon. It's either that or have Randy cast some kind of spell. Honestly, right now, the best thing Randy can do is give us a little bit of insurance against the enemies that might try to distract us. Stuff like that. You don't want them becoming a problem. Teal's also getting low on EP. Go with that, just to... want that thing. Okay. And what else can I do? Oh, will I get Arts Reflex off in time? I will! That's good. That'll be a nice chunk of damage. On EP. This might be the first time I actually... How low is the thing? We still have a decent ways to go. This might also be the first time I use a EP charge. It's been quite a fight. Alright, well, that Spark Giant's now reflected. Perfect. Gotta keep us moving fast, Lloyd. Right now, Arch Reflect is all up and raring to go. Lunar Craze time. Gotta keep that confusion up so that the enemies just attack each other. Yes! Why is it always me? I don't know, Randy. Maybe it just likes you. Aw, but I didn't ask for this. At least blind that thing so it's less of a threat. Alright, the confusion has been reset. Very good. And look, can we get the Arch Reflex off on Randy again? Yes! This is almost comical how effective this is. This is very much a... There was a similar strategy I used in Trails of Cold Steel 1 against enemies like Didion, who love to just cast heavy spells. It just set up Crescent Mirror, which is basically Trails of Cold Steel's equivalent of the spell I'm using right now, and had the enemies just hit themselves with their own high damaging spells. No! You're supposed to attack the giant drum or whatever. And Confusion is very much luck of the draw sort of thing, but still, like, hitting it for over 400 points a hit for free is very, very nice. Thinking. Do I dare do that, or do I actually try to go for some damage at this point? Oh, I actually think for once it's actually worth it to risk for damage, because it'll be a critical hit. Alright. Arch Reflect step for Randy. That'll deflect that back. Ha! No smart time for you. Alright, here we go again. Also, this thing's on its last legs, so you know. No, Tio, it might be a good idea just to reset. Better safe than sorry, as I say. You got a point. Now, one more Lunar Craze, just to be safe. Let's see how much of this does. Is it going to be a crit? Wait, no, that's going to be 10% HP heal. No! I refuse to give it a 10% HP heal. Alright, Mr. Drum. Prepare that's disappointing. I'm going to hit the confused enemy that I actually damage him. How much health does it have left? 534. If this doesn't get defeated, we'll just have Lloyd use his S-Trap. Alright, Giant Drum, you've been messing with us for way too long. Eat my laser. Yeah! 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 That actually works. Well, look, then there were two. And they don't... Oh, I've had enough of these things. What do you all say? Yeah, I agree. Well, we don't like stones, apparently. Or we could just, you know, encourage everyone. Wait, how did attack me is confused? Or does it thought you were the target? That doesn't work. I hope that's within range for Ellie's thing. Yes! Now we'll seal them. I will seal one of them. Alright everyone, let's have an anime finish. Yeah, an anime finish. An anime finish. I'm cool with that. All together. The special support squad knows no mercy, especially not to these things. Oh, a little disappointed that wasn't an anime finish. Oh well. Teal? Yeah, sure thing. Prepare to be earthquakes. Yeah. Alright, we made it through that. It was a bit trickier than I thought, but we were able to make good use of multiple different mechanics between art reflex and confusion status on the ads. It all seemed to work out. And oh, good amount of speed too. Is that enough to? I don't think that's 20 enough to level up anyone. I take that back. Humanity leveled up. Heck yeah! More than 10,000 XP. Let's go. All right. Do you want to do the honors? Hers this time? Like, actually, I think it'd be best if you, Ellie, and you, Tia, said. All right. On the count of 3? Yeah, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Enemy fouled! Enemy fouled! Okay. That's one side quest down. Defeat the magical jelly monster. There's a couple of items, but nothing too expensive. Actually, I wonder if we might have enough fish for the next level in fishing. We'll have to investigate. To the street. Do the level ups do much to offset the no deer? Not at all. So for context, Jay, the way deer works in Trails is that deer can offer a pretty significant boost. I remember in like Trails of Cold Steel 1 or 2, and then while I couldn't use any of the deer, I knew that like the best deer in the game could easily increase your stats by like anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 depending on the quality of the deer, and that was like just a singular weapon. So give you an idea, like these are all like the default stuff. They do absolutely nothing for us because they're the base gear. Our stats barely go up with every level. So like in the 20 levels that happen, all that's really done is it's accentuated like the different roles each of the characters play, but it hasn't like been a significant boost like we would get from actually improved equipment or anything like that. So yeah, leveling up doesn't help that much. It helps. I think what leveling up does more so, Jay, is I think it helps with level scaling. So if we're like significantly under level against an enemy, for example, the enemy will deal more damage to us just because of reasons. Whereas if we're on level or slightly above level, then the damage is what it should be. That being said, one thing that has a nice, one thing that also makes this harder than Trails of Cold Steel is the fact that all the orbments are percentage based. So essentially, like if we were to do this normally, we would be able to get better equipment that would significantly improve our base stats, and then our arts would stack on top of that, because arts would be, well, not arts, or quartz are multiplicative. So for example, HP 1 is just HP plus 5%. Well, that doesn't mean a whole lot if we don't have much HP to begin with. It only really matters if we have a lot of HP. But since we can't change our equipment, that means we're kind of stuck with only marginally changing the stats that we do have. And this is not the fishing area. So yeah, short answer is no. More so the level scaling that helps. Alright, so we haven't found enough unique fish yet. I would have thought we would have found enough fishing spots by now, but I just not. Okay. Well, might as well do reports. Did that answer your question, Jay, or are you still a little confused? Because I will be the first to admit, the equipment system in this game is a lot more convoluted than it was in Trails of Cold Steel. And that has everything to do with just how the orbments are tied, like quartz is tied to, like, you see the line here with like all the different numbers. That's what determines which spells we get access to, as opposed to just, you know, selecting an orbment that has that particular spell. At least we defeated that monster. More just have the points for us. You think you did, but I've also never played a Trails game. Fair. I mean, I remember when I first started playing Trails of Cold Steel 1, for example, I was like ridiculously confused and a bit overwhelmed by just how much there was to it. But now that I've played it a bit more, it's like these menus will seem very, 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 very confusing at first. But the simplest way I found to think about it is arts are spells, EP is basically mana. CP is for like unique special character skills, so like usually physical skills, though not always. So unique skills to that character, so your character points. And you have your basic attack, and an S-Craft is basically a super attack that you can use at any point in the turn order if you have at least 100 CP. And that's about it. Like, that's the fundamentals of the basic combat loop, if we're not including like positioning or anything like that. So when you think of it like that, all the stats effects and like buffs and elemental resistances and such are just like a nice addition to really add a lot of depth and strategy to it. How do I gain EP and CP? Great question. So CP is gained by either taking damage or dealing damage. So if we're in like a very prolonged fight and we're getting beat up a lot, we'll regain CP upon every time an enemy hits us. If a similar with EP, however, EP is like a set thing. We don't gain it back in a level during a battle unless we use an item like an EP charge, or if we happen to get lucky in the turn order and land on a turn that happens to restore some EP. Conversely, however, while EP can't be restored naturally through battle without special means, EP is actually fully restored when resting, whereas CP is not. So I would argue that CP is more valuable than EP in most circumstances, just because CP is what lets us do the S-Craft, and the S-Craft is usually the strongest attack a character can do no matter what. And we can use it at any time of the turn order to like maybe interrupt an enemy's turn or things like that. So CP is definitely more valuable in my opinion than EP, but EP is still very useful because spells do a lot to give us a lot of utility and other high damaging attacks if we're willing to take into account the fact that using a spell is going to force us to be delayed before we can actually cast the spell. So with all that being said, it is a really neat system. I agree, Jay. I agree. And it definitely, they've definitely, from what I'm seeing in this game, they make changes to it as they go. I think the major difference between what I'm noticing with Trails from Zero and Trails of Cold Steel did a lot to basically try and make it a bit less convoluted, which I personally, at least right now, I think I prefer the way Trails of Cold Steel 1 handles it, simply because it's a bit easier to understand. Like with this, I genuinely cannot know, like, if I select a quartz or not, what am I getting for that, you know? Like, if I swap this to this, like Septian Vein, I see I just changed the crystal amounts, but like, how do I know what spells I get as a result of that? Well, the only way to check that is to go all the way over here to the detective book and go to the help manual, and then try to sort through the lists of all the different spells and try to see what the required elements are. At that point, I'm like, okay, this is unnecessarily convoluted. Like, why can't we just, you know, pitch some quartz that have specific spells and be done with it? Like, on the one hand, like, there's a double-edged sword to this, though, because on the other side of this, while Trails of Cold Steel system is a lot less neat system, bad UI. Well, I don't necessarily think it's necessarily bad UI. I just think like there's really no good way to convey this information on the other screen. Because you have to remember, this game was made for a portable console. So while we have the luxury of looking at this on a big computer screen, when this was on like the PlayStation Vita or whatever it was called, you did not have that same luxury. So this all had to fit. And knowing that, like, just looking at the screen, there's no way you'd be able to make it all fit here. To say, like, okay, this is what spell you'll get if you increase your quartz here or not. Like, I guess you could make the right side of the screen just showing what all the arts you have, but then you'd lose out on trying to see how it's all connected, because that's part of the strategy, too. But the one caveat to this, Jay, is the flip side is because it's all tied to crystals. I'm noticing that some of these later crystals have like multiple. So for example, it's like in multiple veins, which means that in theory, while the UI is a lot more confusing, especially early game, late game, it might actually be possible to have an enormous like selection of support spells and attack spells that you would never be able to replicate in Trails of Cold Steel, just because it's tied directly to the ordnance as opposed to like this crystal counter. So I feel like by the end of the game, like especially like Tio and Ellie, it might there might be ports that just give us a whole bunch of crystal stuff, and if we stack that all up on specific characters, they might have like a lot of options. So there's that, you know, there's that benefits, like cost benefit kind of thing to it as well. But I digress. The, where's our next quest anyway? So from what I'm gathering from this, the only thing we can do is try to look for the missing doctor or work on the famous use of Crossbell. So I think the smart thing to do here will be just to do a quick run through of all the different areas to see if we can get some photos. So we've already done the West Street, so I think we'll go next to the mountain path. And we'll go basically sightseeing, as they say. And from there, we'll actually continue towards the main quest. But we'll do that after a break, because I do need to hit a quick break. So don't worry, guys. I will be right back. Alright, chat, welcome back, everyone. Jay says, definitely don't try out trails. What do you recommend to start? Hey, I'm glad you're going to try out trails. I think it's been a really good series so far. So when I'm making this recommendation, Jay, I'm going to give you the caveat that the only games I've played in full are Trails of Cold Steel 1 and Trails of Cold Steel 2. And I've only just started Trails from Zero, as you see right here. I have not played any of the other games. Now, that being said, what my friends who have played all the other games tell me is you generally start with either Trails in the Sky, because that's the first one, or Trails of Cold Steel, because that's like... Or Trails of Cold Steel 1, I should say, because that's like the... was like the start of the Erebonia arc, and the Erebonia arc, at least for the Trail series, was like a breakout sort of... it made the series a bit more popular than it was prior. But if I had to like... If I could turn back time and decide what to start with, I'd probably honestly start with Trails in the Sky. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love Trails of Cold Steel, but I'd probably start with Trails in the Sky just because one of the really neat and unique things about the series that I've learned about is that its world building is on a completely different, like, Marvel Avengers level of interconnectivity. So this arc we're having with the Special Support Squad, for example, is happening at the exact same time that the events of Trails of Cold Steel 1 or 2 happen. Or at least it starts a little bit before, but then ends up lining up. And it's just, these are different arcs because they're obviously in different regions of the world, but they're all part of one much larger, grander plot. And that became apparent because in Trails of Cold Steel 2, there was a very brief moment involving Lloyd and another character that tied them in to, like, again, tie the Crossbell characters back to the story that was happening in Erebonia. It was really cool to see that. Now that I'm learning more about these characters, it's also cool. But I also realized that doing that also spoiled me a tiny bit for one little twist that happened in the previous chapter. So, knowing that, I feel like it would have been better if I had played, like, chronologically, so that I could be like, oh, that's so cool, I get this reference. Like, even in this game, like, we literally saw the protagonist of Trails in the Sky, like, just show up and say, hey there! In a way that made perfect sense for her character. So, that would have been, like, an even more, like, probably would have been a really even more excellent moment had I, you know, started with, like, this Trails in the Sky thing. It was still cool to see, but it's like, knowing that's all so interconnected would have been really neat to have it all, to start from the beginning and see how it all builds up upon itself. Because already I'm seeing some things that have been really cool homages that were later used in Trails of Cold Steel. Like, even just seeing Guerrilla Fortress, but from, like, the other side of the canyon was really neat. Anyway, hey, Spudkip, thanks for dropping by. How's it going? So, does that recommendation make sense, Jay? Welcome. We just defeated the giant drome, and now I'm trying to find places to take photos, not having much luck. Maybe the graveyard? I don't know. Awesome, I'm glad. Yeah, and with Trails, obviously, no spoilers for me. I do want to experience all these games. At this point, I'm very much invested, so I don't want any spoilers for Trails in the Sky or anything like that. But I do most likely intend to challenge on them at some point, because already, like, the quality's been astoundingly good. And Trails of Cold Steel 2 is an underrated masterpiece, okay? Yeah, it's work now. Have fun. Sounds good. Hope you have an amazing time at work, Jay. Thanks for dropping by. Yep. How are things going, Spudkip? Jeez, there's no safety hazard if I've ever seen one. There ain't even a fence here. Surely we just take a picture here, right? The mountains are beautiful. I really doubt anyone would be standing on the edge of a cliff like this in the first place. Look, you can see the bottom of the valley from here. Quite the drop, isn't it? If you stare for too long, it starts to feel like it's sucking you down into it. It's not a very pleasant feeling. It's a cemetery, after all. Perhaps someone from the other side is beckoning you to join them. But I don't want to join them, yet. I know. Did you really have to phrase it like that, Tio? Yep, because you're about to join them. Wait, Tio, what are you... Yeet! Tio, why'd you throw those boots over the side? Because they're useless to us, Ellie. I'll put them aside. This spot would make a nice photo for Grace's article. Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. I'm doing pretty well. Thanks for asking, Spudkip. Phew, I think that should do it. Making great progress with Hartwell. I had a little vacation last week that I used to do a lot of stuff that was some bigger things with the Hartwell demo that were standing between me and the actual release of it. So last week I was able to fully program the save file delete function, which is a really complicated endeavor, but I'm glad it's working now. And I also made great progress with both last week and this week with trying to implement some more animations for some of the cutscenes in the game. So I still have probably a few hundred more things to little sections of dialogue to get programmed, but that'll be a lot easier because I've made it so that it's going to be all grouped together, so I just have to identify numbers or specific paragraph numbers for certain animations for characters to do, since it's little lines might use the same animation or things like that. So I'm going to be trying to wrap that up in the next week or two. From there, it'll just be a bunch of miscellaneous things that need to get done before the demo's ready. So probably say like a little over a month was when the demo should be fully playable. But so I'm happy to be making progress on that front. As for other things, I'm almost done writing a script for an A Hat in Time. A high-quality challenge run summary video for the A Hat in Time challenge run. So almost done writing the script for that. Once the script's written, I'll be able to start recording my voiceovers and actually editing it together. Very much looking forward to that. Since that was a very fun challenge run, but it was also where it really taught me a lot about the game that I never actually knew prior to doing that challenge run. So looking forward to that. Yeah, I guess the one thing I haven't been able to do too much of, at least this week, is work on the my sort of off-stream Elden Ring challenge run of trying to do rune level 1 and as well as a weapon lock like Dark Souls. So basically, defeat a boss to no longer use that specific weapon. I've actually been doing quite well with that. I've almost finished Limgrave and the Weeping Peninsula. Well, actually, I finished the Weeping Peninsula. I'm almost finished Limgrave, and every boss in the Weeping Peninsula and Limgrave so far has been defeated with a shield, which is both horrifying and hilarious. So, I'm trying to just, at this point, I'm trying to just finish Limgrave off. So part of the challenge run is I have to defeat every boss, and there's like 165 bosses in Elden Ring, so it's gonna take a while. But just being able to, if I am able to get back to shield up, hey, no, shield very underpowered. The shields are horrible. Like, they are. You have to understand, Spudtip, with the challenge run, I was trying to think, like, what I was doing with the Dark Souls weapon lock challenge run is you always want to do the worst weapons first, so because that will be the easier bosses. So that meant for when I was fighting the Soldier of Godred, for example, I actually used no weapons. I just used my unarmed fists, and that fight took a long time. I eventually did it, but it took a long time. Not nearly as long as the Asylum Demon in Dark Souls 1 to do fist only, but it still took a while. However, after that, I was like, alright, maybe daggers would be the worst weapons. I'm like, no, the crit damage is really good. And then I realized, wait, shields actually do have attack damage, technically. And that led me down the rabbit hole of realizing, oh yeah, shields can technically be used as weapons, but they're awful. They have less reach than fists, which means oftentimes on bigger enemies you can't even hit them in certain areas because their collision box will be larger than their hitbox. They are... Basically, they have less reach than fists. They deal way less damage than even daggers. Like, a plus 12 shield, for example, does about the same damage as a non-upgraded short sword, which is ridiculous. And they have the attack speed of hammers, which is really slow. The only good thing about the shields is because they're so slow like hammers, they actually do have pretty decent poise damage, but that's about it. Like, everything else about them was horrible. Oh, no, we're taking pictures. See, Ellie has a camera. Good job, Ellie. It seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Yep, we were just taking a picture of the mountains off in the background. Alright, that's 2 photos. It's very pretty. And now, Well, I'm glad we shut that area. I'm gonna assume they'll let us take a picture of like the doll studio. That was a pretty area as well. If not that, at least the waterfalls. Those are probably that. No, it's not. We were using the graveyard was on a cliffside, Copper Nicholson, so it actually has a great view of a very beautiful valley. That's what we were taking photos of. Well, hunting we will go, hunting we will go. I hope a Mario, hunting we will go. Who's Mario? You don't want to know. We're looking, chat, for places to photograph. Which means we have to stay very close to the edge of our... No! Copper Nicholson, this... Where we're having right now is still slightly before the events of Trails of Cold Steel, so that has... Nothing like that has happened. There's a part of me that feels like someone needs to make like a cursed image where it's like you've got all the isms of Trails of Cold Steel plastered onto the bodies of these characters. Like, for example, like, I imagine like in a cursed image we would have like Fee wearing Tio's outfit, and Reen wearing Lloyd's outfit, and Toa wearing Ellie's outfit, and Crow wearing Randy's outfit. I feel like that'd be like super funny. Reen's parents are fine, Copper Nicholson. Or, sorry, his adoptive parents are fine. He is a Schwarzer after all. How about over here? Oh, maybe here? Photo? Maybe? We can fish here. It has been a while since I've been here. Maybe we can get some new fishies. Let's find out. No, Copper Nicholson, it'd be Ren who'd be... Milliam would be wearing Ren's outfit, because Ren's very clearly the Milliam of this game. And something I just realized is, I've been having a hard time figuring out what voice to give Ritzia, but after last stream when she was using the Ultra Greatsword, it kind of hit me. Ritzia is the lore of this game. She has the giant sword. She's very tough, but calm and collected. But the one thing that's, the two things that kind of separate Ritzia from lore is, one, she's very secretive, so she's kind of like Emma in that regard, but the other is that she can be very wholesome and sweet at times, very much like Elise was. True, true. But yeah, my thinking is, at this point, I basically should be treating Ritzia's character as like lore, since that seems to be the closest Trails analog I can find for her. And at least I have a voice for lore, which is this voice. So we have that to work with. Let's try the row. We have way too much row. All right. Oh, I think that's a new one. I don't remember seeing a rainbow trout before. All right, let's try our luck here. Do some fishing in a very scenic spot. I'll admit, I am kind of surprised that there's not like a photo spot here. I would have thought, you know, rainbow over waterfall would be pretty scenic, but I guess not. Smut Dip, you say that, but Tio exists. Like, Tio's got the snarky comments, Tio's even got the cat ears. We don't even have to put cat ears on Tio because she already has it in her outfit. Well, I understand there's no, like, perfect analogs here, but you can't deny, Smut Dip, that there are some characters that have a lot of similarities to more characters than others. Wait, fish fillet? That day fish fillet? Ooh. That could be useful. Let's try the red flies. Will that give us anything here? Why does there have to be one? There doesn't have to be, but just at this point, because I've seen so many similarities between some characters, it's like, I just, at this point, it's become a little game for me at this point, just to see, like, okay, who is this character based off of? I mean, there's some that are pretty on the nose, like I'm forgetting the name of her, but the character who, you know, was the heiress, and has blonde hair, and sort of a tsundere personality, and like, I see you there, Alyssa. Or how, you know, Ren is very much a Milliam, from what we're seeing. She literally wants to cause chaos and probably has some kind of robot sidekick. Alfred, why can't there be two? I mean, fair, there can be two, and if there's multiple Fee characters, I'm all for that. I mean, Fee's amazing, so we can have multiple Fee characters. Are you saying, does that mean that's... Wait, so if Ritzia is Laura and Fee, does that mean Ritzia, we should ship Ritzia with herself? I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I guess the analog would be, since Ritzia is the assassin, she will also... I guess there's some parallels to mercenaries like that. Self-love is important. True. True. Shiny. Who left dumplings in the middle of the road? Well, I don't know, but I think the fish will eat it. You got a point. We need more fishies. Alright, can we defeat... No, we can't. Alright. I was hoping, like, are we finally a high enough level to, like, one-shot these things? Apparently not. Maybe it's just not a thing. Who knows? Maybe here? Pitcher? Pitcher? Maybe? You did not tell me that's not a pretty scene at view. I agree with Theo, Todd. Why can't we take a picture here? Well, because the camera's not flashing. But aren't you the one who controls when the camera flashes? Well, there's too much sunlight, okay? It won't be quite the perfect shot. I would have thought there, but I guess maybe it's the waterfalls. I bet you one of these foes is going to be like the most obscure spot, and it's not going to be really be of anything. And we'll just be like trying to grasp at straws to justify it. I hope not, but there's certainly that possibility. Oh, what about the bridge, actually? The bridge is pretty, right? Maybe? No? What was the level cap here again? No, okay. I remember there was like one trap chest was like level 25. We might also be getting to the point where we could maybe challenge it. Who knows? Yeah, but for me at least, but the fact that Ritzia has, you know, the giant sword and the dark hair, as at least fairly confident in herself that all those are very much Laura-isms. Okay, surely here, right? Right? This is a beautiful spot. Okay, good. The sight never becomes any less impressive, especially, he said, when you're this up close. Yes, this is one of Crossbell's landmarks. You'd be hard-pressed to find a waterfall of this strand in another country. I bet. It gives off such a soothing vibe. Next time someone talks about cleansing their heart and mind, I know exactly where to send them. We meditate under the waterfall? We can do the alms and everything. Randy! What, Teotot? I'll never get any sleep if you do that. You never get any sleep anyway. You still have a point, Teo. But I want to sleep. I feel like Ritzia has low self-confidence. Does she, though? I mean, to be fair, we only saw her for one chapter, but, like, there's a part of me that feels like that low self-confidence is an act. Because it's like, she's literally, like, the super assassin. Like, how could she be low confidence? I mean, I guess she could be the super assassin and still have low confidence in herself. Maybe that's why she is an assassin, but I don't know. Like, to me at least, I feel like at this point she's being... Everything we see with Ritzia being an actress is all a front for one of her next assassination missions. That'd be my guess anyway. She might let some of her personality out there, but I don't know. It's kind of weird. Like when you're dealing with a secretive character like that, it becomes hard to kind of divulge, like, okay, which one is the mask and which one isn't. This wasn't quite the right phrase, but you feel like Laura knows exactly who she is when Ritzia is torn between yin and arc-and-seal. Okay, fair. Actually, no, well, Okay. It just depends on what you mean by who she is, because the thing about Laura is, while she knows she is the Honorable Knight, that goes without saying. The thing is, though, in Trails of Cold Steel 1, she was very, very, very unsure about mercenaries. And, like, she had, like, this deep unconscious bias and prejudice against them. And then, like, Fee basically tore all those assumptions apart. So, in that instance, Laura was extremely unsure of herself, in my opinion, and she didn't realize how much growing up she had to do. Now, that being said, that's a very different sort of internal conflicts as opposed to Ritzia's. I mean, we still have a lot to learn about Ritzia, I think. Like, clearly Ritzia, assuming it's not an act, because it could just be an act, but, you know, if Ritzia's feeling, you know, if Ritzia's, like, nervousness about performing is genuine, then I guess there's that. But at the same time, I don't know if she's just using Arpin's heel as, like, a front. So, there's all that to consider. Hey, every time under while only wearing a loincloth can help you reach true enlightenment. That sounds a bit dangerous to me. I think I'll pass. I'd rather vomit than picture you in a loincloth, thank you very much! And ladies and gentlemen, if you need evidence that Tio is the Fee of this game, it is a bidet. Like, you cannot tell me like, Fee would say a line just like that. Like, that is a perfect level of snark. There's so much truth in it. And the delivery is perfect, and the annoyance on Tio's face is just like, that is a Fee line. Come on, Tio, don't be shy. No, I refuse. Putting that idea aside, this spot would be taken tonight, so will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. That shall we get going. Alright, another photo for the collection. Alright, I'm just going to go back up to where, to the doll studio to see if we can take a photo of there. Because maybe... It might also be a thing where it's just like one photo per area, but I don't know, like the doll studio, it was decently pretty. Now, do we really have to fight these things? I guess we do. There's someone at a level though. I don't feel like fighting these things. Wow, we actually ran away for once. That never happens. That's ridiculous. Yep. Okay. Possibly? Yes, friendly start. Shot. Hey, Ren! Huh? What? Can I please take a photo of the mansion? It's very pretty. Can't you take a photo from out there? No, we can't. We need to get even closer so we can get some close-ups on like the big chandelier. But what if I don't want you to take photos of the chandelier, huh? Can't you just open the darn gate? No, I won't watch you squirm and struggle. Ah, why do you put up with this anyway? Because hanging out with me is priceless, silly. Why am I end up feeling a deja vu? I'm not sure, Tio-Top. Maybe we should just leave the dollhouse alone. Good point. Alright, well maybe the mountain path might have some photograph alerts. Oh, actually I just realized, wait a minute, wait. Might it be possible to go through that other tunnel exit now? Because we weren't able to do that before, and if so, where will that take us? I have many questions. Okay, can we even enter like the mine now? I do wonder. We weren't able to do that before. one of the nice things about this game that I'm enjoying a bit more than Trails of Cold Steel is the fact that we are staying in one area. It makes it amazingly, well, I said, can I not fish here? Oh, I fish right here, I guess. Anyway, what was I saying? It's actually kind of refreshing to be in like the same area, just kind of like the area, we learn more about it as we go. Yes, as far as the field studies were, you also have to consider that, you know, we only get those for like one chapter, then we move on, whereas here it's like we're constantly coming back to the same areas, but we learn more about them, and we tie them all back to the story, so it definitely has a nice feeling of continuity to it, while still feeling decently vast, honestly. Like, I was shocked with like how long it took us to get to Armorica Village, for example. Well, also made it feel a lot more satisfying, though. Like we were actually going on a really grand journey, whereas like the field studies would very much silo us into an area where like we're only ever like 2 or 3 screens away from anything. Ooh, pretty. Anyway. Alright, we better get through here before the death spiders come and find us again. Yeah, I don't like the death spiders very much. Me neither. Neither do I. Let's be very careful. The death spiders be vibing. I feel like Falcon tried to recreate this with having Trista being a home base you come back to. I guess that's true, but the one problem I have with that though is that in Trails of Cold Steel 1, you can't like go back to the towns you visit. So like if I, for example, really liked Berea hard for some reason, I can't just go back during my free time or in between missions, whereas here, you know, we can actually do that, and it's really cool. Now, granted, Trails of Cold Steel 2 does let us do that, and it's amazing, but it's like Trails of Cold Steel 1 didn't. Like, you know, the first game didn't let us do this, whereas this is the first game of the Crossbell arc, and they're still letting us do that. So Trista is very much a I love how, I agree with the feeling that the Trista is very homey, and the school is very homey, and the students are all amazing, but we can't do it this way. Moon Temple. Ooh. Moon Temple. Retzia, are you here? I'm not telling you people. Ah, I heard you, Retzia. That means you're following us. No, I'm not. Yes, you are. No, I'm not. You can't prove it. I don't know what that thing is. Oh, no. No, please don't be what I think that is. Is that like the worm thing from Trails of Cold Steel 2? I remember these things being horrible. Oh no. I have a very bad feeling about this. Oh dear, we're doing no damage. The Abyss Worms. Immune to AT delays. And Palms, for some reason. Well, they despise ice and fire, so Hydro Cannon. Or I don't have anything that's a wire area. What about the palms? I don't like fire either. Well, Hydro Cannon's my strongest move, so. Damage? Oh, palm fled. Yeah, that was some good damage. Ow. Only things that hit ice, so, you know. Ice. Oh, good amount of speed though. Definitely a higher level area. Now 2 levels up, that's good. Yo, I only got a new move, let's go! Heck yeah! Cross Mirage. I have no idea what it does, but we're going to find out. What is this Cross Mirage of which you speak? Like this is another thing. Like this kind of thing did not have in Trails of Cold Steel 1. Like they wouldn't let us like go off the beaten path early to like, you know, go to later game areas in Trails of Cold Steel 1. Now in Trails of Cold Steel 2, they let us go into the shrines early, which is really cool, but they wouldn't let us like walk around like this too. You know, later game areas seemingly. It's pretty cool. I like it. Now that being said, what is this? Steps forward and shoots down each target. Oh! That's right, it's high noon, everybody. High noon. For the looks of it, looks like Ellie only gets one more ability, seemingly, unless we get like a drop-down list. Yeah, at this point, it's looking like Tio and Randy are definitely lacking in the abilities department. Where's everyone else? Where's Ellie and Lloyd seem to be having some good stuff to work with. The only problem is Ellie's really not much of a physical attacker, so no idea how good the Cross Mirage is going to be. We got a photo of this area. I like scenic. These ruins are pretty scenic. Whoa, that's a big burb. Very big burb. These things take almost nothing from physical damage. Alright, 7 rush, let's go. Now Lloyd's leveled up. Nice. I see these things drop the Titanus shell. That's good. I wonder what shinies we'll have here. Please be an orbment. Please be an orbment. Alright, Tiara Bomb. I hope the Fan VV would be the one to loot me. I guess I'm not beautiful enough. A fan of Fan VV! You've lost my respect, treasure chest. Alright, how tough are these things going to be? Looks like a pretty big burb. Fall Eagle. Well, we'll encourage everyone, make our team attack actually do something. That didn't do nearly as much damage as I would have hoped. Weak to fire. Nice. Fall Eagle's fast. Guess we can pull them away, so that way they're all lined up. So we can't really pull the worm away, but still. Good damage. Alright, still doing that, let's see. And an earthworm. Alright. Why does it always have to be useless clothing? Help, I'm freeing off of the cliff. I think my S-sprates were cut. Oh no. Yeet. Might as well use an ornament to recover Randy. Alright. Would be just a level up actually? Yeah, probably would. At the same time though, ooh, that's pretty. Well, let's take a picture of this place. Okay, good. I have to imagine, right? As with these ruins, they look dilapidated. I think it's the ruins of a temple built around the Middle Ages. Whatever the details are, the CGF doesn't want anyone entering, judging by the barricade. So the storage store. No reason to go trespassing. Still, it's quite the view, isn't it? Yeah. I bet we take a great photo of this for Grace's article. Will you do the honors line? Okay, leave it to me. Yeah, I think that should do it. Good job, Ellie. Seems like things went well. With that, shall we get going? Let's get going before the bird catches us. Last in! Well, the Moon Temple looks vast. I'm already seeing like there's so many like doors on the exterior. I think those would be like shortcuts and things. And of course, another Crossbell. Moon Temple. Probably don't have to have something to do with Red Sea if I had to guess. Well, we're making good progress with the photos. So far, we have 4. Now, we do have to hold off on turning this one in for a bit, since there's probably going to be some areas we just can't access yet. We might as well get all the views we can. And hey, these things are worth a lot of XP, so might as well. What level even are these? 23. Alright. That kind of implies to me that we might be coming back this way sometime in the near future. With that in mind. Eat that frost. I do like that we're still able to use the healing spells out of that. That's nice. No. Yeah, I think Team Rush Effort is not the way to go here. It's gonna be better just to go for like a strong spell of some kind. Oh, that one's still standing. It's on 3 health. Wow, that thing's remarkably evasive. Good job, Tio. Thanks, Antomicx. Yeah, I have the distinct feeling we're probably going to go to the Moon Temple at some time in the near future, just because of the level of that area. No! Not the spoders! Why is it always spoder? Wait, shinies. noticing any place to take pictures over here. Maybe this bridge? Uh-huh. No, okay. So, dumb question, Spudkip. How many, like, photos are there to take for this side quest? I know we found 4 so far. They're only asking for 5. Can we get, like, 10? Or is it, like, more like 7 or 8? Nine. Wow, 9. Okay. Thanks for the heads up. I'll keep that one in mind, then. Get this firmly shut. Okay, we can't go that way. Not finding any... Maybe take a photo from up here? Probably not. Okay. Well, let's see out the main path then. I mean, there's an argument to be made that this area is pretty. I mean, it has its own charm to it. Maybe back here? Photo. Yeah, see, there's even a tourist here, surely. No? Okay. What? What? We can go here? Well then. Might be good to rest up before we go investigate there. And also check to see if there's any, like, spot around here. So far, not seeing anything. I wonder if, like, the mine itself will be a place we can take a photo, because you could, the caverns could be considered quite beautiful. Conceivably. Alright, let's go back to the city and rest up before we go investigate the mines. I do like the festival music. It is very... I like the nice jazzy feel to it. Very, very upbeat and happy. Okay, let's see what this mine is all about. Because we could not go in here previously. I also like hearing that Trails from Zero motif. Very pretty. I was getting flashbacks to Trails of Cold Steel 1, where we were trying to go through a mine to stop C. Ooh. There's more. Before we go down there, what's up here? Abandoned mines. Abandoned mine. How deep do the mines go, I wonder? Let's find out. I don't know what that is, but it's probably suspicious. That doesn't damage. Stiffy Slug. Wait, level 15, really? How we missed this? just like a side area, or... Don't let the spelling fool you into thinking this place didn't actually name itself Mines Mining Village. Oh, that's actually pretty clever. I like that fun. Very funny. I could have come here to train rep. What? Really? But I mean, when we were in like, when I first came to the village, though, it wouldn't let me in. For story reasons. I see. Okay, so this was meant to be like a training area in case we got stuck. Well, I guess we're in this area a bit later than expected, but that's the fact that the side area even exists, unless there's like some huge plot reason for coming here, which there probably will be because of that chained off abandoned mine. If this were just purely a side area, that would still be pretty cool. That you got a key at night. Huh, I didn't realize that. Alright, good to know. Darn, rookie. Been working on Kerber's chest for 12 years, he just blew everything. Well, it's you, it's me. If you're trying to investigate the septium business like that, you're wasting your time. Yeah, my thought was that at night, like, we couldn't literally... I thought the intent at night was that we literally couldn't do anything. But I guess that was me misinterpreting, because during the day we couldn't enter the mine, so that's my own fault for making that assumption. The real treasure is buried underneath, but you'll never be able to move me. Never! I'll see about that. What is Geotalk doing? I'm not sure. I guess this is from all the sleep deprivation? I don't quite understand what Tio's trying to do with that treasure chest. Maybe we should just walk away. Tio, what? We need to keep going. But there's more treasure beneath it. Not sure we got that yet from Geotalk. But the treasure chest told me... You're hearing the treasure chest voices again, Tio. Oh, I think you need to take a nap. I want to sleep, but the treasure chest told me there's more treasure, and I want the shinies. I need all the shinies. All of them. You get the shinies that you throw over a cliff? Hey, at least that's cathartic. I just do got a point. HP 2. Ooh. Aha! Actually, another undercover chest working for the chest police department. You're busted, Buster. Alright. If anyone has HP 1, I think, yeah, we can give Tio HP 2 now, so that's cool. More health for the Tio. And more water support, too. Okay, so I'm guessing this, seems like this lower path just kind of leads to nowhere. So it really is just meant to be a side area for grinding purposes. At least we got some shinies out of it. Oh, that was fun. Alright, so that just leaves the path to Antomicx Village to consider. And... of course, the path to the Ursula Medical College. Alright, to the east we go. Whee! Wasn't the bus stop over here? Did I just miss it? Yeah, I missed it. Whoops. I guess we're still looking for places on foot, so... Or maybe this bridge would count? This is a very long and pretty bridge. If they were trying to be real cheeky about it, they might hide it like along this bridge because it's such a long bridge. Wait, was that a... No, I'm not asking things. I've seen exclamation... I've seen the exclamation marks in my dreams, chat. I'm just gonna have dreams like, where's that last photo going to be? It's not here, at least. This area's kind of scenic. It looks like the windmills and stuff. I swear, we're going to have some reason to do something with this windmill at some point, or this tower. Just not at this particular moment. So I continue looking for places to take the photos. We're up to a decent amount though, right? Yeah, we're up to 4. We have 5 more to go. And at least one's not going to be something we can access quite yet. Well, chat, if you have any ideas where a photograph might be, let me know so we can expedite this process. Oh yeah, there's a fishing spot there that we haven't really done anything with, because when we were coming here first, there wasn't exactly a fishing rod at that point. So, always the estimate date that. Was that an exclamation point? Maybe over this bridge. The many bridges of Crossbell. That should be what we do. Alright, what will we find here? Do you want me to tell me where they are? I mean, I think just the general area would be fine. You don't have to tell me what they are. Because I don't really consider us finding, like, places to photograph a spoiler unless it's, like, of a, like, super secret, like, room that we haven't come across yet. But it's just a simple, like, okay, it's on the mountain path in this area. I think that'd be fine. And of course, if it's one that we just can't access yet, you can just say, and then there's either, like, 1, 2, or 3 that you just can't access yet. And just basically combing over every edge of the road will take a while. Now! How do we even run into this thing? Get countered. This is level 8. Alright, give us our 1 experience point. Can we one-shot these things? Oh, we can! Finally! We can do that. Die! Well, if that's the case. You want to do the honors, Ollie? Oh, I will. Actually, Tio, you have a lot of pent-up frustration. Why don't you go ahead? Okay. Die! Die! Oh, this one was too high of a level. That's disappointing. Yeah, we finally found a place where we're over-leveled enough that we can actually just one-shot things. Yes. There's one in Armorica Village, there's one on Old Armorica Road, there's one on Ursula Road, there's one on Starry Tower, and one we can't get yet. Okay. So basically, continue up Old Armorica Road, we'll find one. There's one on Ursula Road, there's one at the village itself. I'm not guessing the village is going to be those fields off in the background, because those fields were very pretty. Stargazer Tower, I think just the tower itself is... Oh, wait, what's that? Ooh. I've never seen that one before, but it was a lot of Sepith. Is that like a shiny palm? Alright, maybe the rest spot? Trying to think of... Wait, here! Yes! The rolling fields. You know, now I've had a chance to start in the sights, the roller scenery here is lovely. You don't say that. You didn't say that, then. Didn't have much of a chance to really check it out last time. What with all the monsters we have to take down? I suspect this location to provide a perfect setting for a countryside picnic. However, it's likely that the nearby monsters make it difficult to enjoy. Thanks for the tips, though, Sparkip. I appreciate it. It'll definitely expedite this process so we can move on with the main story. Still though, I bet it'd be really fun to drive down this road. This view is a familiar sight to traders like Mr. Hayworth who travel all over the state. Sure it is. Boat take a great photo. Okay, I've got it. Phew, I think that should do it. Good job, Elliot. Looks like this out well. Let's not run the race yet, though, because we still have more to do. Is there a bus stop up around here? Yeah, the walk to Arboretum Village is long. Very, very long. What? Oh, there are actually people here now. That's cool. Okay. Yeah, this might be a good way to just get 7th real quick, just to delete things. Delete. Still can't go that way, though. What? I bet it's a different game. Might as well try it. Oh, I see why it's called Cross Mirage, because Ellie moves herself to, I don't know how I feel about that ability. How useful is that? I don't know. Well, yeah, it hits a large area, but I think Ellie isn't exactly meant to be the main attacker of things. Whoops. Arboretum Village. Don't assume it's gonna be back here, right? Surely. Yep, I knew it. Arboretum Village's fields and apiary are as beautiful as ever. How's that steam firing village? Race is tourist guy might benefit from a landscape shot of this. Picture perfect, that's for sure. Without cleaning the areas here, you can see the countryside spread out far, far into the distance. It might very well be the only place in the Crossbell that you can witness with such a beautiful and tame sight. Only there were farmers working the fields for our pictures. Well, this would be a nice spot. Phew. Alright, there's another one. Let's also go fishing, because why not? Alright, got a rock eater. That's something. Well, I'd say back to the city. Good old fast travel. Now we get to rest up. Okay, that just leaves 2 more photos we can get at this point in the game, and then... Watch. And then one that'll come later, I imagine. So what I have to imagine is probably one of the beaches. Or maybe that, this place over here, because this is a pretty area. Aha! I knew it! Oh, this big old body of water is the Lupinous River, eh? What's that thingy floating all the way out in the middle supposed to be? It's Angel Island. Really? No, Angel Island's way bigger than that. I'm guessing there's... I don't know, I guess there's some old ruins. There's no details either. It's a mystery. The only information I found was that the entry is prohibited, which means it's automatically sus. I can't speak to the ruins' origins, but I've heard people refer to it as a matchmaking shrine. What? What? Are you telling me we're not going there at the very end of the game? It's like, all right, Lloyd, who do you want to date, Lloyd? This is the area to do it at the matchmaking ruins.
Maybe you and I could go there someday, Lloyd. What do you think?
Well, if they ever allow entry, that'd be fun.
The man stands on the left of the observation platform and a woman to the right. They can give their vows and live happily ever after.
Well, I don't know about that, Babazole. That kind of sounds like an old wives' tale. I would take a great photo of this area for Grace's article.
Will you do the honors, Ellie? Okay, leave it to me. Phew, I think that should do it.
Good job, Ellie.
But Lloyd, can't we go out there for a second?
Or entries prohibited.
I guess so, but never mind.
Alright, well, that was easy, so... Ah! Oh, well, at least one of these things, so... Let's die. Let's die. Well, I did not know how to do that. I was hoping it would give us a titanite shell, but I guess not. Alright. Well, that just leaves Stardazer's tower. Oh wait, was this one a lower level? I think this one might have been a slightly lower level. Hold on, is this like a level 25 one? Oh, nope. Don't feel like battling the explosive seeds today. Level 25. Should we go for it? It might be worth trying. No, chat, we'll try it. It probably will not end well, but we'll try. Oh, it's these things. No! Not these things! That's two of them. This is a super boss. Uh-oh. I don't like the sound of either of those things. I have no idea how strong they are either. The chance they're probably immune to status affliction things. But we'll try. Of course they are. They have an enormous amount of health too. Yeah, I haven't did a full court S-craft strat. These things would probably destroy us. Alright, let's leave that be. I said, let's leave that be. Oh dear. That's horrifying. No. Ellie. Run, Ellie! I know. I did not realize that would be a super boss. Yeah, we'll definitely have to come back later when we have maybe a little more levels and probably some stronger spells. Shame we can't let like an arc reflex thing that would apply to a group. That'd be nice. Can I take a picture of it from here? Mayhaps. Nope. Oh, yeah, we can. Stardazer's Tower. Stardazer's Tower. It's been a while since we fought you in here. I was thought, this place sure is beautiful, isn't it? From the outside, absolutely. From the inside, not so much. Would it not be wise to conduct an investigation of the entire tower someday? Many investors like this on chat always leaves an unsavory taste in my mouth, especially when it probably has to do with the main plot. There's a place under a CGF jurisdiction that might not be easier said than done to you, Todd. It's all with that. You have to have the permission of someone who won't allow anything that doesn't earn a promotion. Now, with all these problems to deal with, we'll never get bored. Anyway, so that'll make for a nice photo.
Go with the honors? Okay. Alright. Then where's the nearest bus station? It'd be faster just to walk up to the Crossbell and take the bus to the hospital. After we rest up, of course. Alright, chat, I'm gonna take a quick break and then we'll play for a little bit longer and then wrap things up. So, don't worry, guys. I will save the game and then I'll be right back. So, BRB. Alrighty, chat. Let's bring our battle formation back to the standard. And see if we can't finish up this one last quest before the end of the map. Do the college. Alright, so who provided the request? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Wait, did I miss one? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, we have 8. Okay, so there's one more to go.
Okay, but yeah, who gave this, receptionist Sarah? Okay, so receptionist means... You? Okay, what? Where could you be, Doctor? Good afternoon, Sarah. Saw a support request. Oh, it's a special support section. Glad you stopped by. Something the matter? Yeah. We are here because one of the St. Ursula's doctors went missing, right? You seem awfully calm for a situation like this. Oh, well, I wouldn't call it calm exactly. I think exasperated is a bit more accurate. Exasperated? Can you clarify the details of your request? Did they misunderstand for how severe each and Sarah missing person's case to be? Yes, I should probably explain. The doctor in question is a man named Joachim Gunter. Dr. Gunter is, well, despite being an expert in his field, he sometimes disappears at the most inconvenient times. Dr. Gunter. Was that the man with the blue hair and glasses we went before? Oh, it's that guy. Ooh. I'm missing you really meant. Eyes pointing, Puppy. For being blunt, yeah. The hospital still has a lot of things left on its plate, so we're at a loss without him. So the real heart of the matter is that you don't know where the doctors were left to. Yeah, unfortunately, that's exactly right. Sorry, everyone, but not missing all that. What do you guys think? No, we can some of this what we want. Based on information, the level of urgency seems quite low. Maybe so, but I said we take a crack at it. I hate to leave Sarah in the lurch. Oh, there's still a chance we could have gotten in some trouble. Sarah! Oh, Layton. Yeah, remind you not to shout in here. Sorry about that. Welcome back, Sweattip. Hey, this isn't our favorite assault victim. How you held up, man? What? Oh, hey everyone. I really appreciate everything you did for me. Wait, that's not the problem right here. Where the heck is Dr. Gunter? Sorry if he isn't back. You're joking, right? What does he expect me to do with all this work? Just an intern. There's no time to play. I can do some of it at the very least. What's that about? Oh, Dr. Gunter pushes her work onto Layton pretty regularly. The absent Lay is desperately trying to chip away at the mountain of work he left behind. I can only imagine how much stress he must be under. Yeah, I doubt we can leave this one hanging. We gotta do it for poor Layton. I agree, he's certainly deserving of pity. Dio. Alright then. Do you have the information? Hunter's been talking about participating in an annual fishing tournament. It's quite possibly this affair has something to do with that. During work hours, he's probably still wearing his lab coat. Just to get out like a sore thumb. Looking out for a fishing tournament. Not as more than just some once in a while hobby. While fishing, I'm sure fisherman's guild or something. I see. Wow, we're going back to the fisherman's guild. That's actually convenient, because we just caught a couple of new fishes, I think, so we might actually be able to rank up again. Whoops. Back to the city. Excuse us. Wait, where'd everyone go? There's no ways in. Very else they have clue if you came in here. Yeah, it's a tournament. If they have, then it would be the clue. Wait a minute, please. I still sense a presence somewhere inside. Aw, I'm late. Huh? Well, this is Detective Wood. Great time, Copeman. We have a question. Sorry, man. Can't sit chat. I gotta hurry. It's a Fisher Cup out on Ursula Road Sandbar. Oh, there. Yeah, that makes sense. The Fisher's Cup? Fishing tournament? Oh, you guys don't know? Let me just pass you. The Fisher Cup is a permit held by the president. Wait, I can't sit around shit, can I? That's possibly snapped. Just one more thing. One of those saying the Fisher Cup, is there a doctor with glasses? Talking about joking? Pretty sure it was going to say, yeah. Good now. Yeah. Are you all willing to answer to him? In that case, take this. Oh, we got a new rod! Hey! What's this? I'll give it to you as a memento for competing in the Fisher Cup. It's a participation prize, so to speak. I never recall competing in this tournament, so this is really okay. Wait, I forgot I was running late. Better get moving. Someone in a hurry, he really went off his way. Yeah. Anyway, we know we should be there. That's right, reel him in. Cause enthusiasm to you? Silence! It's starting, chat. It's starting. He got to a point where she could literally say almost anything and I would burst out laughing. I think Tio's getting to that point. Tio just says one word. Silence! Leave me alone. Tio. I wonder, is the bus stop at the middle of the road actually near? Yeah, it's near the sandbar. That's convenient. Oh, wait, look at this. Well, everyone's at the sandbar. Yep. Oh, they're enjoying themselves. I'm impressed that they can be so carefree with all these monsters on the highway. There are far fewer monsters than normal today. Will I stay away by the horde of fishermen? I kinda doubt that. By the way, we found a fishing tournament. So let's do is find Mr. Gunter. I know what he looks like. There he is. Now, Mr. Gunter, time to reel you in. Do. Ah, fishing is truly delightful. I guess what they say is true. The heart really is soothed with a cast of your line. It always helps me feel refreshed after a long day at the hospital. That's what I did with the Lania voice. It always makes me feel refreshed after a long day at the hospital. There, our man. Excuse me, are you Dr. Joachim Gunter? Joachim? Yes, that's me. I apologize, but I'm in the middle of something important. Did you need some... Ah! Finally, Mike, he's not even listening. I'm hooked on your every word. Lame pun. I'm not gonna push you into the water at this rate. Excuse me, sir. Sir, well, the hospital receptionist sent us to track down a doctor. Your repeat absences are causing problems for Lion and the rest of the staff. I got you now. Yes. Oh wow, Viperhead. A pretty big one at that. All my daily trips from the hospital are finally starting to pay off. This dude's in his own little world. Sorry, Bob, I don't think you heard a single word you said. I think you'll have to explain yourself again, Lloyd. I was already yelling. I assure you, that won't be necessary. The hospital staff is awaiting my return, right? It's nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Joachim Gunter, and totally not going to be an antagonist right now with that. I swear, this guy is Gideon. I mean, it's Joachim Gunter, but I don't know. It has a similar look to Gideon. What color was Gideon's hair? I don't remember. At the very least, this guy is sus because he was talking about like those medications he was trying to work towards in the back in chapter 1. So I don't know, and the fact that he has a character portrait also means he's automatically sus. It's simple associated pressure. I was saying Ursula is hospital, and nothing nefarious, I sure. Think you're in Sarah's doctor. Okay, fair. I feel we've met before. Deja vu, perhaps? Those are really not one trying to remember them. I won't call it deja vu. We should have started with an introduction. Well, barely at the never, right? I'm Lloyd Baines, member of the Crossbell Police Department's Special Sports Section. Now, Dr. Lloyd? It's fine, Lloyd. I understand your dilemma. So does this mean you'll return to the hospital? That's a good question, ma'am. However, I've been looking forward to this Fisher Cup for the last 2 months. It's not a big deal for us anglers. So I'll have any free time during the festival. I've never treat myself for this little fishing trip. You have no sense of responsibility as a physician. You disappoint me. Of course I do. My wrist is awfully sore from all the apology letters I had to write every time I snuck out of the hospital last month. That's your fault. Good thing my old chum Lighton was there to help me with half of them. We're getting a little off topic. What do we have to do to admit you return to the hospital? What do you think of that? Well, since you're already fished up, why don't we settle this over a battle of the baits? You mean fishing? Exactly. If you manage to reel something larger than the Viperhead just caught, I'll race they set to feet. Simple, right? Almost down a fishing match, eh? Think you're up for it, Lloyd? Fine, accept your challenge. Any rules? Sound like a true lander. Check out Viperhead, stir down a little bit. Once you call a fish your own, have him and set that one as well. As long as you catch a larger fish than I have, you'll be the winner. Keep in mind that there are no do-overs. Once you show your fit to stern, that's it. Oh, and now leaving the sandbar. Come with all your gear in hand, because leaving the sandbar is for it. So, no thanks for me. Kind of family. I'm gonna start our bait off. Alright, dumb question. How large of a fish do we have to catch to win here? Like, what is the... What's the expectation here? Oh, are you guys members of the fishing guild too? Nice to meet you, my name's Lloyd. Lloyd, that's a pretty funny name if I do say so myself. What do you mean? We should have the same name, my boy. I'm Lloyd, if that's oh, that's funny. Serena asked me to be a special guest at the tournament. So I packed my things and came all the way from Liberl. Oh, is this guy from Liberl? Interesting. I'll be here for the duration of the anniversary festival. Let's reel in some prize sketches, alright, Lloyd? Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Is this that Lloyd that Stella was talking about earlier? Wow. Small world, I guess. Alright, you don't have to pull out all the stops to beat that monster. Catfish should do the trick, because it's king of this lake. Oh, okay, so it gave us a hint. It said, catch a catfish. Oh, come on, kid, don't mind that face. Your first priority should be having fun. You know what? I'll do you a useful piece of advice. Don't go for the deadliest catch right off the bat. The trick is to start by stocking up with small fry first. Real night catches won't be satisfied with some dainty earthworm. You gotta bait them with real food, like small fish. This spot's good for catching small fry. Here, try fishing with this bait. Thanks, I appreciate it. Let's give it a shot. Interesting. Okay, so we need a catfish. I don't have a fish, though. Okay, so I'm guessing that's going to be, like, the deep water spot. Let's, okay, what's going to be the best rod here? I'm going to... Okay, so we want this and sometimes catch surprisingly big fish. Bamboo rod. Let's try a snow crab. Okay, so we just had a very large catfish. Oh, we got a catfish. 136 ray. That's probably decently big. And a useless bottle. All right, let's try that. All right, Church, I have a joke from Viperhead, so it's all up to you now. Out of all the fish you caught, the largest among them was a catfish. Is this the fish you want to challenge him with? Yeah, he said they recommended a catfish. I hope this is enough. If it's not, we'll reload. Sounds good. I'll grab Jokin so I can announce the results. Ha! Are you sure your fish measured up to mine? Not sure, but I don't plan on losing to you. Yeah? I'm excited to see the results. You do the honors, sir? Judge away, my friend. Let's see. After storm, we got the impressive Viperhead. All fish Lloyd caught, the largest was the catfish. Judging the whereas? Please tell me this was right. Lloyd Bannings! Hey, okay, so the NPC dialogue paid off. Come again? Are you sure that was an error in judgment? And the bright spot, Lloyd's fish is absolutely massive. Trust me, my eyes never lie. You're kidding. You did, Lloyd? Heck yeah. You never fail to deliver. Glad you paid attention, Lloyd. I won? Fate is cruel. Well, it's a win. Here's a little present to celebrate your victory. Ooh, that's a good present. Thank you, Dr. Hunter. Now it's time for me to hold up my hand around. After that, so I go. Really? I was expecting you to throw more of a fuss. Excuse us, I'm not some rowdy child. I mean, you kinda look like Machias. What's a Machias? Oh, don't mind Teotach, you can just be silly sometimes. I am not silly, I am hilarious. Anyway, our little match was a great opportunity to get some quality fishing in. I'm sure more satisfied for the time being, huh? Who's a crafty one, ain't he? He's totally using us to buy more fishing time, I bet. Utterly despicable. I'm fair to say what you mean. No, deadliest Machias. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. It was a pleasure, Sir Gunn. I'll see you around. Sure, pal. Likewise. Yeah, you're right. Dudley is basically Machias. I mean, Dudley looks like what Machias would look like if he was like 10 or 15 years older. Like, just super muscular, just his, all those features, and just... like, ready to enforce the law. Anyway. Now, if you'll excuse me, special sports section, I have things to attend to. I'll use the bus. That dude has completely wrapped around his finger. He's turning all right. I do not trust him in the slightest. He might swim away the moment that we take our eyes off him. Well, we should take the bus to make sure he actually goes to the hospital. Where in the world were you, Doctor?
Do you know how many people you've inconvenienced by disappearing without a word? Well, if you must know, I was competing in an intense event known as the Fisher Cup. It was put on by the Fisherman's Guild, and seeing that I'm a member, I couldn't possibly student. I have the English code to uphold. That's a serious Dr. Dunter. You realize the land is filling in for you as you speak, don't you? Oh, Landis? Oh, I really am blessed to have such a capable pupil. It would be rude of me to rain on his parade, considering how hard he's working. Well, let things continue as they are. No, no, no. Yes, I think that's for the best. It'll be very educational for all of them. Very educational indeed. Ah, the corruption in Crossbell is ridiculous. Get back to work this instant! Yes, ma'am. This guy always like this. He's supposed to be an associate professor, so I presume he has qualifications. You say it's a fine line between genius and insanity. That's enough before he hears us. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a pleasure, but I'll have to excuse myself. That's how we meet. Let's go fishing today, alright? I won't take no as an answer. Again, ignore that. I don't know what he's talking about. So, you need anything else from us? Let's see. If you're ever in need, please don't hesitate to come back. We'll make sure to provide you as much as we can. Alright. Mission accomplished. Now, real question, where's the main story going from here? Back to the city we go. Oh, that's our cell phone. The call. Oh boy, more trouble? Lloyd speaking. Hey, working hard as always, Lloyd? Fran, how's it going? What's up? Did an emergency request come in? Yes, actually, something's come up. I'm sure you're familiar with the two gangs downtown. Ah, those two. Who again? I was reports that they're currently fighting over in the Harbor District. What? Seriously? What are they thinking pulling stunt like this when all the tourists are around? We're wondering the same thing. Quite a few people called the police, but it seems all of our patrols are preoccupied at the moment. Since you've dealt with them before, could you leave this to you? Of course, you said the Harbor District? They're ASAP. Please be careful. Harbor District, what happened there? Apparently, Wazy and Walter back at it again. Reports them and their days causing trouble in the area. Oh my. Those troublemakers, did they give us one day off? Man, did all the festival hype get them rolled up or something? Whatever the case, putting innocent people in danger. Get there immediately. Understood. Alright, guess we gotta teach this once another lesson. I might as well report our requests. Oh, we got bonus CP for when that fishing catch it, I have to imagine. Alright. Well, chat, he's gonna start as soon as we answer. That's everything you got. I don't need you to tell me that. Let's do this. Huh? What's out there are they doing? Not sorry, I do have the impression they're doing not doing they're but I do not know the impression they're doing anything especially dangerous. Oh, were they like putting on an act? I see. Yeah, it doesn't seem like the regular old throwdowns to me. We just ask them what's going on. Fortunately for us, wasting water there, so I don't think things will get too out of hand. Hey, what the heck do you guys think you're doing? Oh, it's a Stella and Joshua, hey! Huh? Uh-oh. We got a call about some hooligans causing problems, so we came here as fast as we could. The heck, guys? Aren't you those Testaments and Saber Viper guys from the downtown district? You better stop all this fighting and scram, pronto, or else you're going to face what it's like to face someone who's level 99. What's up with this chick? Pardon us, we're with the Bracer Guild. We received a message claiming that a fire had broken out, so we're here to intervene. The Guild? You're Joshua and Estelle, right? Your faces have Been all over the magazines recently. Yeah, pleasure's all mine. You two are the leaders of those new ones, right? I suppose you could call us that. I'm Wazy, leader of the Testaments, and this here is Wald, leader of the Saber Vipers. That matches the contents of the report. Doesn't look like you guys are having a serious fight, so what's up there you're doing? Oh, don't mind us, we're just having a bit of fun. Seeing as how it's the anniversary festival, we thought we'd try something a little different than the usual routine. And so, we're having ourselves a series of one-on-one battles to decide which side is victorious. Series of battles? What are you guys talking about? Both teams have nominated 5 members, each to engage in one-on-one battles. The final match will be between Wazy and Walt. We agree that the losing side will cover the winner's meal expenses for the remainder of the festival. Oh, well, that makes perfect sense. You guys are just having a friendly exhibition match? Well, that sounds fun, so I guess I can let it slide. No, Estelle! As if! I don't care if it's a friendly match. That doesn't make it okay to do out here. You don't have a permit. Move your butt somewhere else. A lot of people pass through the street, and you're being a total nuisance. Oh, fat chance. You know, I don't give a darn if you bracers or whatever, but what does piss me off is how you keep acting like you're so strong. Don't get so angry. Now you listen here, Bob. You're the idiot who's too cocky. All I'm telling you to do is to have some common courtesy. I'm level 99, I'll have you know. You. Estelle, beat this guy up. Beat him up, Estelle. Sounds like you're staying at your butt kids. Oh, I'm taking you and your little friend on, if that's what you want. Well, how should we handle this, Joshua? Everybody's watching us now. Don't make any rash decisions. It reflects poorly on the guild. Yeah, I figure as much. After you guys whisper out over there. Oh, I get. You're getting ready to hit angry. Well, you fight way well, the Demon Smasher. Settle down, Wald. She definitely knows her way around a fight. In fact, I'd say the odds are good she'd take you down without breaking a sweat. What'd you say? Oh, how'd you know? Did you actually read my bio? It was just a hunch. Let's not ignore your friend over there either. He's even stronger than you, isn't he? I still got a lot of training ahead of me. Hey, rude! I mean, sure, Joshua is stronger than me, but it's still Android to say that you just assume that. Now, you know that being a bracer comes down to more than just brute strength. You're telling me this girlie can beat me in a fight? You think you're so tough? Prove it. Yeah, got this, Estelle? Yep, it'll be a piece of cake. Yes! She just literally just flips him. Yes! Yes! What? What did I tell you? She took down Walt? What's up with them? That was amazing. Are bracers all that strong? Hey there, buddy. Are you alright? Ah! My bad, I wasn't taking you seriously. Don't you think you're taking me a little too lightly yourself, though? Huh? Whoa, that was close! Estelle! Sheesh. Hashtag Vestel. I agree, Estelle's amazing. Like, I've seen Estelle for all, like, what? Maybe 2 or 3 cutscenes, and already I think she's amazing. So is Joshua, they're cool. They're both cool. You guys asked for this, you know. Don't start a fight with him if you're not gonna finish it. I get it. But I don't really feel like we should have to be the ones to apologize here. Got you all riled up, didn't I? You're into a fire to tell. Love beating up guys like you more than anything else. Come on, pull all that weapons to your spunk. Hey, pull your jets, Joshua. I'm fine. You don't need to get all serious. Hold it right there. Hell, if it isn't the SSS. What are you guys doing here? We have this handled. We can honestly take on this entire crowd by ourselves. We don't have to use any healing apps. Yeah, we are keenly aware of that, Sal, but you're not the protagonist of this game. Lloyd is. Oh, well, I guess that's true. Saw the whole thing go down. Please, I urge all of you to calm yourselves. Ha, as if I could. These bracers are pretty darn good. There are rumors, but who would have thought they'd get me this fired up? That's precisely why I'm telling you to calm down, Walt. First off, you're a public space. If you're dead set on having your matches, couldn't you at least do every fair and move them somewhere out of the way? No deal. It's a bit cruel to cut off, whereas things were starting to get exciting. What are you saying, Wazy? Well, it's totally lost its cool. Those bracers are just trying to do their job. Shouldn't they stick to their guns and fight each other? Ha, darn straight. Now that I think about it, I'm actually kind of peeved too. No, Estelle, don't encourage them, no! Hey, Estelle, I thought you were supposed to be the good guys here. We're on the side of the citizens, and these guys are technically citizens, so, you know. Estelle, what? Do we feel the same way? Then maybe we should sell it. Right here, right now. It'll take all 5 seconds. Bring it on, girlie. Enough already. Joshua, don't just stand there, say something. Sorry, Lloyd, I don't think I can let this one slide either. What? This will be your backup then, Walt. You're strong, sure, but I'm willing to bet even you would run into trouble doing evidence. Don't tell me we're going to end up fighting Wald, Wazy, Estelle, and Joshua. We'll get absolutely destroyed. Whatever, suit yourself. Why is everyone to say so darn stubborn? That's pretty accurate. That's almost on par with Reen's line about, I feel like I'm about to be used again. That's pretty good line. This is spiraling out of control very quickly. There's no doubt there's fuel will cause a large disturbance for the citizens. No, you're reaching for a point that badly. Why not sell it some other way? Huh? Oh, is Randy gonna be smart and like make it like a game of gambling or something? How so? If we're not able to yell their Russians out, it'll sour the rest of the festival for But how about we do it in a way that doesn't end with everyone all bruised and battered? More friendly competition, you know? Friendly? The heck are you talking about? I'm not sure I follow you, Randy. Listen up and be amazed. I see. A full contact foot race that makes use of downtown's rugged terrain, huh? Oh, that sounds fun! I gotta admit, that does sound pretty fun. Hardcore parkour! Are we gonna do this and then Retsu's just gonna show up and be like, ha! Thought you didn't miss me, test again. This is great. Full contact? Heck yeah, got my attention. Speed, power, technique, strategy? Well, we'll need it all done for this bout. Wow, I'm actually pretty hyped for this. Right? Don't let your head get too big, Randy. I'm glad everyone won't be fighting anymore. Won't we still end up bothering old residents in this district? I do not necessarily agree. It seems a number of them have already gathered to watch. They're all invested. That's right. It's like we're a very own festival attraction. And besides, you guys are going to be joining in too, aren't you? That's not much of a choice. We're all ready this deep in, so we can't just leave things be. You just can't help involving yourselves in this like this, huh? This was your idea in the first place, Randy! I mean, to be fair, honestly, I think Randy has handled the situation pretty well. Because this was one situation where even the Bracers were kind of getting caught up in it. So the fact that Randy, of all people, found a nice, safe way to defuse the situation while also letting everyone be happy, I think that was pretty clever, Randy. Fine then. If we're gonna do this, it's gonna be an official match. That means by the book. Once it's all over, all disputes will be settled, and there will be no grudges afterward. Yeah, I don't think Joshua and I are gonna be able to complain about that. Yeah, fine with me too. Can't pass all opportunity to show the police and the Bracers that they ain't jacked. I'll show you who's the real boss around here. Aha! Bring it on, Buster! I'll beat you into the dirt, fair and square. Here, and then when it's all said and done, I'm going to point down. You take that back. No, I am going to point down, because that's what you deserve. But I may have been just a teeny bit too rude earlier. Estelle, you literally just said you were going to give him the point down. I know I said he'd give him the point down. So, sorry about that. Huh? She did, and Estelle, what the heck? Just for that, I won't point down. I'll T-pose instead. That'll be more fitting. This girl never ceases to amaze me. This girl's so full of surprises. Come on, if you apologize now, then what's the whole point of this race? Well, now that it's a friendly match, I thought it'd be good to clear the air, you know? Hope we all push ourselves as hard as we can and have a heck of a good time. You never change, do ya? You're definitely one strange chick. What do I care, though? Give me the rules, Red. Ooh, you calling Red. I'm calling you Red. Well, yeah, Red? Yeah. Now, anyway, as I was saying earlier, this game is pretty much just a foot race with a couple extra rules to spice things up. Waze and Walt are Team Downtown, Estelle and Joshua are Team Bracer, and Lloyd and I are Team SSS. Why can't I join the race? Because you're the only one who can watch everyone at the same time with your high technology skills, Tio. We have to make sure it's a fair race. I guess that's true. Out of these 3 teams, the one that completes 3 laps around the downtown district the fastest will be crowned champ. If Sybil's running a circle, though, there'll be 3 checkpoints you gotta look out for. They'll be placed in various alleyways around the district. Just give them a good smack and they'll light up. Okay, I think I understand. So basically, we run to each of the checkpoints and bop them. All 3 checkpoints for a lap to count as valid. So don't expect to be able to just hop across the rooftops and call it a day. And feel free to mess with the other teams however you like during the race. If you're lagging behind, maybe write a bit of interference with any round. What kind of tricks you pull and how you avoid the other team's stunts is up to you. Got all that? Huh, those are pretty thorough rules. Just curious, are traps allowed? Better believe it. Not only can you fight each other head on, but also use the terrain to impede your opponents. Huh. This is a unique minigame. Gotcha. Huh? Joshua? Something wrong? No, it's just... I get the gist of the rules, but how do we determine the starting order? We'll settle it down with the coin toss. Lloyd, Walt, Estelle, each of you get a 1 mirror coin. Okay. Got it! Now flip the coin to the back of your hand. The outside out is the one who gets to go first. Hey, that's smart, yeah. Well, here goes nothing. Heads. Also heads. Tails. Looks like we're up first. Alright, I'm curious how this is going to work. Like, is the idea that we're just going to try and interfere as much as possible with Walt and Wazey trying to get to their various checkpoints, or is this going to be a cutscene? I'm very curious how this is going to play out. Dang it. Ah, darn it! Alrighty. Now can I get you to flip another coin for me, Wazey? Sure. Lloyd, Estelle, heads or tails? Keep going ahead of him. Well, you insist. Heads. I see tails then. Tails. Team SSS starts second. Aw, sorry, Joshua. It's no big deal. Starting order doesn't matter too much with rules like these. Well then, now we've gotten that out of the way, is everybody ready to begin? Yep, sure seems that way. Each team should get together and have a good strategy before we begin. Won't be much fun once the race starts, you know? Ha! That's a pretty good point. Alright then, Walt. What do you say? We have ourselves a lovely little private chat, just the 2 of us. Aww! But if I see what you mean, yeah, these 2 are totally dating. Totally! You see that? That casual conversation. You never failed to be the creep. I see. Say, Lloyd? I'm sure you know us already, but we're at a big disadvantage here. Yeah, you're probably right. Wasting and Walt know the downheaders are like the back of their hands. And then I feel like Estelle and Joshua are more familiar than they let on. Pretty much. It'll be a shot in the dark, but with some solid teamwork and a little bit of luck, we might just pull this off. I'll cover the rear so you can go ahead and take point. No points here, but are you way faster than I am? When working in pairs, it's easier to coordinate if the faster one is giving support from the back. That is true. That is true. It's true in hiking as well. Like in hiking, you always want the slowest person to be up front to set the pace. Besides, you're tougher than my halberd to warning off attacks. Well, not for making good snap calls like whether to counterattack or dodge, and we're going to need that out here. Well, now or never. Let's give it a shot, Randy. Let's no walking in the park. We're going to join in on this. We might as well try to win. That's the spirit. Yeah, that reminds me. Bit of an opportunity, so how about we try out a combo craft during the race? What, are you sure it's a bit son? Well, I'd say we're both pretty familiar with each other's moves in battle by now. Let's go for it, no rehearsal needed. Okay. Burning Rage. Okay. No need to worry about using CP. Okay, so we can just use it. Huh. Alright then, allow me to fire the starting signal. On my first shot, Team Downtown will start. Then 5 seconds later, I'll fire another shot for Team SSS. 5 seconds after that, Team Bracer will go last. I just realized this will be really confusing. Like, are we going to have to like try to like basically kite around Team Downtown and Team Bracers? Because this get real chaotic real fast. I don't like countdown. We'll make sure to keep any spectators out of the way. And with that, the stage is finally set. But wait! The star has yet to arrive. Oh, don't tell me it's... Of course it is. Now what? Grace is here. Whoopee. Grace? Isn't she with the Crossbell Times? How you doing, ladies and gentlemen? Some birdies told me about an exciting event that's about to go down here. I couldn't help but sink my teeth into the stoop.
Sink your teeth? What are you scheming, lady?
The answer, my dear delinquent, is this.
No!
An electrifying full-contact foot race covered live from downtown. No! Why? I even brought my cameraman along, so let's show some energy. But that's not even a video camera. Oh, this potato. I get the impression that she is trying to turn this competition into a spectacle. It's fine, isn't it? This is way more interesting than a brawl, I'd say.
Sheesh, this down. At least you're ready to go. Well, about time we get the show on the road.
Yeah, let's. You prepared well?
Yeah, right at a time.
Alright then, we'll be in the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, play Sophie on.
Team Downtown City and Wasted Walls off to a sensational start. Incredible! They already tapped the first checkpoint and are up to the second. And here come Lloyd and Randy of Team SSS charging from the starting line. Randy's especially fast on his feet. Must have hit that from the time to CDF. There's now passing the checkpoint. This is the test box of just. Final team they have Estelle and Joshua Bright is now first into the starting line. These two are bona fide dynamic duo. This team works unmatched. They've now tapped the first checkpoint and are hot on the other team's tails.
Other team's trails!
I see what you did there, Grace. I see what you did there. It's other team's trails. Okay. Oh, what's this? A bold move by Walden. The right interferes with the LTSSS reacts.
Hey, it's your call.
No, I have no idea. Donkey Kong, yeah, Donkey Kong. I wanted the most detective points of the problem, so it's like, I suppose it would be to try and run just through. I also don't want to lose out on detective points. I'm assuming the correct answer is to dodge. Because it's just a barrel, it's a pretty wide street. I have to imagine we'd be able to dodge. I don't know. Break through? Really? Okay, I mean, I guess with, Randy here. Alright, we'll break through. Ha! Well done. Alright, that's how it works. My Randy should have 18th downtown's assault. Marvelous. That definitely dodged wasted attack on moving on to the second checkpoint. What's the plan? Let's counterattack. I'm assuming combo craft? Or do we save the combo craft for Estelle and Joshua? I mean, we've made these guys before. I think the idea is we combo craft and just keep moving. Is that the idea? But then what about Estelle and Joshua? That would be my question. Why am I so bad at this? What is the correct answer? Wazy and Walt don't work well together. Estelle and Joshua work in a team a lot, so does that mean fighting separately would... I'm confused. So is the idea that do the opposite of what they're good at? I should combo craft? Oh, I see. So basically what you're saying is fighting separately would work better against Estelle and Joshua because they're used to fighting together. Okay, I think I understand. So yeah, let's combo craft. Let's see what Burning Rage looks like. Together, Lloyd. Yeah, we got this. That's a cool looking attack. You got us good. Sorry, guys. We're up ahead now. Oh no! Let's see, it's still back there. I see, I got it. Okay, understood. 7 lap to go. Lloyd and Randy have taken a decisive lead, and they passed the first checkpoint. Estelle and Joshua, hold on folks, what's this? Estelle and Joshua are approaching Team SSS at incredible speed. They managed to catch up. Hey Lloyd. Huh? What? Quick lime. What a shocking event. Where did this white smoke come from? Is this a trap laid by Team Bracer? Oh, that's clever. Sorry about that, losers. Are we taking that lead? Dang it. Come on, we gotta go after them. Here they come. We're breaking. We're breaking through. Think, Lloyd. All right, so here it's fight separately though. Because he said, since Estelle and Joshua work great on team, we fight separately. Please tell me that this was the right call. I really hope this was the right call. Nice try. Dang it, Ron. We'll still be going on ahead. Did I get that wrong, or was that the best we could have done? Yeah. Don't go after him. Let's hurry up and tap the chef one. Don't get distracted now, boys. Die. Did I get that one wrong? Or is this just meant to build tension? I managed to pass the third checkpoint, put them in the hot pursuit of Estelle and Joshua. I swear I got that wrong, didn't I? No. At this rate. Ready? This is great. I'm getting pumped. I want to pull out all the stuff, so let's enjoy the heck out of this. The Bracer sprang through the square, almost reaching the beginning of the third lap. 2 out of the teams left Team Bracer keep the firm lead. Match as good as over. And here we go. Of course, Team Downtown isn't going to make things easy for the dear Bracers. Heads up. Huh? Why are you alone? It couldn't be. Gotcha. Oh, was this actually optimal? Whoa! Estelle's going in! That, maybe use this as a distraction? Wow, nice moves. Got your back, girly. Protective performance, sir. Likewise. Let's go, Estelle. Yeah. I'll chase him down, Walt. Don't need to tell me that. Oh, dead heat between Team Bracer and Team Downtown. Then in sight, which will be the team to claim victory? Ah! Oh, Randy's going fast. Unbelievable, that was intense power rating from Randy. Wait, all the equipment does strive to keep this up? I really hope that one decision wasn't like the mistake. Yeah, a wire trap. Got you. Okay, we got the chance to set that up. Darn it. We'll get away after that. Wait. Where's the other one? You're wide open. Randy looks fierce. Yeah. Nice one, Randy. On straight. Let's keep going. We're almost at the finish line. Down. Rad. Wow, so that was the right call. Okay. Yes, S has managed to make an unprecedented comeback after overcoming the trials of the violent race. I see. The other two teams have now reached the finish line. I'm just going to guess. Oh, well, which one of them arrived first? Who cares? Anyway, there's also Pala. I guess technically Wall was the last guy across the finish line, so it would be Bracer real set. Let's hear a round of applause from our audience members. Yeah, you got it. Okay. Aww. Lloyd and Randy are dead. And that was how Lloyd and Randy died. The end. That's not a very nice story, Tio. I know, I'm just joking. Great race, you two. I was on the edge of my seat. Congratulations on your victory at multiple choice quizzes. It was all thanks to Randy's strategy and traps. No, man, if you weren't there, I would have never managed to pull off that last trick. I need a break. Lloyd, I think we pushed ourselves a little too far. I swear, you boys are all simple-minded or stubborn. Well, I suppose there was one girl participating in the race. Oh, you're right. You two sit tight for a minute. I'll go buy some cold drinks, okay? Oh, that's sweet, Ellie. I shall accompany you. Everybody's nice tree is adequate, yes. You read my mind, Tio. We'll be right back, you two. These are becoming such a cute little family, aren't they? It's so wholesome. Now I think about it, I can't even remember why we agreed to this in the first place. Me neither. This doesn't really matter at this point. Poor Randy. Oh, is this gonna be the Randy chapter? Randy? Sorry you had to see me like that. At the end there, I got a bit too worked up and... Yeah, towards the end there, Randy had like a really fierce, almost sinister smile. That kind of has me wondering, like, what's Randy's real backstory? He tries to go on this front of being like some kind of womanizer, but I get the distinct feeling that something bad, he probably did something really, really bad in the past. Honestly, I'm not even sure which one's the real me. The chill guy who's always laughing and joking around, or the monster who lost his cool and went out all out during a fun little game. Aw, Randy! Is Randy mixed? Like Reen and McBurn? I wonder. Lost sight of the answer over the past 2 years. Randy? Can I ask where you were before you joined the Guardian Force? Remember you saying you aren't from Crossbell? Where was I, he asks. A place as hot as Gehenna and as cold as the other one. Oh dear. Huh? A world frozen over with blood-borne oils and souls burned. Was Randy some kind of mercenary? A place where the brilliance of life and the dirtiest filth of human nature blend into a depraved mixture of suffering. That's where I was. Randy? Aw, just messing with ya. Are you, though? Are you? Did I get you? As far as I'm concerned, my past ain't even worth talking about. I don't buy that for a second. I'm just living in the present now. I'm a suave, good-looking dude who loves the nightlife. Nothing more, nothing less. Or you're secretly a demon! Who knows? Huh. You know, Randy, I mentioned before, but I had an older brother. Huh? Guy Bannings, ace detective from CPD's first division. He was unbelievably optimistic, almost to a fault. After he lost our parents to an accident, he worked hard to support me on his own. He was the kind of guy who wouldn't even let things like heartbreak or jealousy faze him. My brother was an amazing man. Sounds like it. I guess your life wasn't exactly all sunshine and rainbows either. Why pay for therapy when I could just tell myself it'll be like that sometimes, Randy, probably. It'd be like that sometimes, I see. Guess your life hasn't exactly been all sunshine and rainbows. Did you try to follow in your brother's footsteps for this entire time? Yeah, something like that. Actually, I have a confession to make. You know, Randy, you kind of remind me of my brother. Aw, that's sweet. What? I mean, it's not like you look like him or anything. Just the way you support Ellie to you and me no matter what we're up against. That part of you reminds me of a guy. Hey now, cool with the sappy speech. Any more of this and my face will go as red as my hair. Even the way you get all jokey when you're embarrassed is just like him. Dude, leave me alone. You know, I got a lot of respect for you, Randy. Very self-assured and confident, yet that doesn't stop you from being concerned and taking care of others. I look up to you, not just a co-worker, but as an example of what a man should be. I'm not so sure about that, Lloyd. Do you really want to look up to Randy being, you know, the silly, jokey womanizer? I think not. Huh? To be honest, I still have a long way to go. Oh, I see. So Lloyd's using Randy as a stand-in for Guy and what he looks up to. If you were to tell me about your past right here and now, I doubt I'd be able to say anything meaningful in response to help you at all. So how about this? Someday, when I'm able to confidently stand shoulder to shoulder alongside you and my brother, will you tell me your story then? Lloyd. Aw, Randy! After such an adorably earnest speech, how can I resist? Big brother Randy? What? Mademoiselle always read about you. You're so darn cute all the time. You're like a natural lady killer. Wait a second. I'm the lady killer here. Does that make you a lady killer? Oh no! Hey, where's this coming from? And in case you've forgotten, I am an adult, so please stop treating me like a child. You do not have to give me the head pats. What are you two doing? Here, some cold drinks for you. You found a stall selling soft drinks. Well, thanks a ton. Yeah, we really were thirsty. I seriously don't get boys sometimes. Ellie, you just wore yourselves out in that race, so don't fool around too much when you're tired. Do I detect hints of jealousy? Poor Ellie. What? No, why would I ever be jealous over something like this? They're just acting like brothers. More importantly, I mean, Lloyd wouldn't. Right? I mean, Lloyd did say earlier they didn't swing that way. But Randy, I have no idea. Well, based on what I have heard, it is a genre that is swiftly gaining popularity. Tio, what are you talking about? Surely a scene such as this would cite a great many fans, especially you, Spudkip248. I know you ship it. Yep, you're right. Spudkip does ship it. Me, I don't know. I feel like it's more of a... I mean, could I potentially see it? Yes. Do I see it in my opinion? No. It's just because obviously I ship at this point Lloyd and Ellie a lot more because it's much more the Green Toa dynamic. But you know, I can definitely see how some people would interpret this as potential shipping between Randy and Lloyd. It's just that Lloyd did say earlier they didn't swing that way, so there's that to contend with, and also Lloyd saying that he looks up to Randy like a brother as opposed to anything else. Dorothy from Thor's Military Academy is a big proponent. That's true. If Dorothy from Thor's Military Academy was here, she'd be writing like tons of fan fiction. You think so? Sorry, Mademoiselle. Love is a battlefield, you know. All's fair, as they say. Randy, what are you guys even talking about? And Lloyd's just like, guys, stop. Like, this is getting out of hand. Lively as always. Hey, you guys already recovered? Pretty much. But I'll say, you defeated us fair and square earlier. Dang, what a darn ending. Hey, how about you and I do it for real next time? But you went all out there at the end. You've been hiding your claws this whole time, haven't you? Oh, well, I wouldn't put it like that, exactly. Using that much power all at once usually leaves me dead tired afterward. Prefer to think of it as a, you know, my ace up my sleeve. So, I don't, I use it unless I really need to. Both you and that darn black-haired dude. Yeah, that's exactly that. I'm tired to think of it anymore. Sir Vipers, we're rolling out. Right. Please opportunity to take our leave as well. Adios. It was a lovely day of fun. Let us withdraw. Yes, sir. At least these guys have better leadership than the Ravens, huh? Wait, the Ravens? Who are the Ravens? Oh, nice job, guys. You actually beat us for once. Just know, since we went easy on you. Just say the same to you two. You two head back already? Yeah, we were in the middle of a job before we got tangled up in this mess. Interesting enough, we were in a similar situation. I can't believe it's already evening. Well, hey, at least we all had a ton of fun, right? It was basically just a rapid-fire multiple-choice quiz, Estelle. We all had fun, right? Come on, you gotta live a little during the festivities, right? Right? Estelle, we're kind of police officers. We have to be on patrol, you know? She really is a bundle of energy. That's just one of the things that makes Estelle great. Hey, Randy? Are you holding up okay after that? Oh, he puts up on that, eh? Oh, I didn't peg you for having the same background as me, but maybe I was wrong. Are they both? I have many questions. Demons? Orbital hearts? I have many questions. No. My circumstances are a little different, but I do know about what exactly you did back there. Oh yeah? Well, I've been using it ever since I was a little kid, so control it just fine. I think it is. I think Randy might be like green in that case. Maybe he has that secret power. Really? Well, I don't say anything uncalled for then. Don't you worry about it, man. Wait, Estelle doesn't even know? Huh, Randy? Hold on a second here. What exactly are you two even talking about? Don't worry about it, Estelle. Shouldn't be about time we left anyway. Or else we'll return soon, won't we? No, you do not have to pull this one over on me. Hey, Joshua, we've been together for what? 3 games now? Maybe 4? Oh yeah, that's true. Fine. Actually, I just remembered something. Joshua, let's ask them about that one thing. Oh, good call, Estelle. Might as well, since we're all here. What thing? Something up? Yeah, actually. You guys ever heard about Schwarz auction? First end of their chat, I thought they were gonna say Schwarzer auction. I was gonna be like, wait, what? Only one letter off from being a Trail of the Cold Steel reference. I'm both impressed and a little disappointed. Schwarz auction? What kind of auction is that? Apparently it's an auction held somewhere in Crossbell. we got some intel that they run into it every year during the anniversary festival. And this isn't a normal auction either. This one's extra strength shady. They deal in all kinds of stolen goods. Oh, that sounds bad. Stolen goods? Are you serious? Well, it's just a rumor. The story goes that only the most lavish of items, each with mysterious origins, are put up for auction there. Judging by your section, I'm guessing you've never heard of it before. Yeah, that's right. I have not seen a turn come up in any of my search of the police data as well, which is mighty sus. Schwartz auction. Pretty fancy name. Oh, dang. I was hoping you guys would have heard something about it. Maybe it really is just a rumor? No. It's possible. However, given that Nell is our source, there may still be something to it. Sorry to bring up something so weird out of the blue like that. Anyway, day was awesome. Still a little tense we lost. Estelle's amazing. Here's hoping we get to work on a case together someday. Estelle has way too much energy, and I find that amazing. Like, Estelle is just like, she'll say something really quirky and silly, and then all of a sudden just make it so lighthearted. It's really, really endearing. I feel the same way. Well, if you'll excuse us, thanks for today, guys. Right back at ya. Thus, the 7th day of the anniversary festival came to a close. Lloyd and the others returned to the special sports section after wrapping up the reports. So I had to eat dinner and go to bed a little earlier than usual. I'm hoping the request from one for their name. Hoping Grace's request is still valid. I mean, it didn't just give us like the point of no return text, so I'm hoping it's okay. Day 3. Oh, and Zay has some dog food back there. That's cute. I'm beat. Yesterday really sucked all my energy. Me too. And also, what is this breakfast? It's bacon, eggs, and salad. This is like the most mixed breakfast I've ever seen. Lloyd, is this your doing? Why are you looking at me? Because you have no recipes that you have 3 stars in the recipe book yet. This was your idea, wasn't it, Lloyd? I mean, I'm not the best cook, so I had to scrounge what I had. I know, Lloyd, but just vegetables and meat? Where's the bread? I kind of have to agree with Tio here, Lloyd. Could you give us a little bit more variety? I don't know. I think it's delightfully simple. Thank you, Ellie. Don't mention it, Lloyd. You're telling me we have 3 more days like that ahead of us? You reap what you sow, Randy. After all, whose idea was the race to begin with? Yeah, regrets again. I'm getting old. These shenanigans with youngsters are bad for my heart. What are you talking about, Randy? You're only 21. Oh. That was around Guy's age, wasn't it? What? That's Rod. Oh, well, just I'm still thinking about what Estelle and Joshua told us yesterday. Schwartz auction, was it? Lloyd, the probability of that being a mere rumor is quite high. I mean, that's true, but given Crossbell circumstances, I have a feeling this story might actually have some merit to it. Yeah, I imagine this place is where the Mafia just casually stroll the streets. Might be right. Crossbell's home to many strange occurrences after all. Truth be told, I've heard a similar disturbing rumor before. You have? At the auction. During my time studying abroad, I had to talk with people from a number of different countries. One such person was a noble girl I knew. She told me about a secret party that's thrown every year in a certain area of Crossbell. Secret party. Definitely sounds shady to me. Apparently, it's one where the nobles and businessmen of each nation gather behind closed doors. That's suspicious! Of course, back then, I just dismissed it as a rumor. No, I'm not so sure. I see. Could possibly this party and the Schwartz auction are one and the same. If that's the case, she might know something about it. Chief had business at headquarters today. Mentioned a mandatory meeting. I remember that. Let's pretend that this is all true. Will we even do anything about it? I'd be willing to bet the diet will dead on the CPD's butt the second anybody even tries to catch the auction. Hey, at that point. But still, I understand how you feel, Lloyd. We have to focus on the festival for now, but we keep it in mind. You never know. We might come across some more information while we're at it. Yeah, good call. Alright. So request and take care of everything. Tio suspects something. Well. Oh, nothing new.
Exposing the counterfeit dealers. Oh, we do have some new stuff. All right. Yeah, so like this just Donovan. Okay. Oh, now we have a reason to go to the mine. Oh dear. I want to request investigation. Oh, well, at least get to work with Arkham Seal again. Dangerous. The Sepith Demon on Old Armorita Road. Oh dear. Alright. Cool. Well, I think we'll have to... The request from the second division. Supposed to be counterfeit dealers. What exactly is that, Tim? Oh, think about it. Hit this door apartment. It says it's not an important looking mission. Maybe they'll follow come to appreciate our hard work. Well, it's not an impossibility. More likely it's an odd job that they pushed onto us. I mean, that's basically everything we do, isn't it? Well, it doesn't matter now. Let's go hear the details. If everything goes well, more off to us. Well, let's head on over. Well, we'll leave that for next stream. Yeah, this was a fun stream. Alrighty, chat. I'm going to wrap things up here. If you're watching on Twitch, feel free to stick around for a rate. But if you're watching on YouTube and like what I saw, please subscribe on YouTube. It's free to subscribe on YouTube. Don't subscribe my other. Raise your support. Watching on YouTube. Have an amazing night.